All right, welcome to Commander Clash, and this week we have a very special Commander Clash. We are running Pauper Commander with slightly modified rules due to the finickiness of Moto. Pauper Commander is every single card in the 99 deck list has to be a common. It could have been reprinted as an uncommon, but as long as it was printed at one point as a common, either online or in paper, then it's legal for the format. And we had to do a little modification for our commander. Usually the commander is a uncommon, and it's any type. But because we're playing it on Moto, you still have to make your commander a legendary creature, so we're all sticking by that. And you'll also notice that some of the commanders were printed on as uncommons only online, and they might have been rares offline, but that's okay with us. So all of the deck list is common, and then our commanders are legendary uncommon generals. So the dynamic is going to be very different this week. We don't have access to board wipes. We don't have access to many tutors. So it's going to be a very different styled game, and I'm very excited to get it started. So let's start it off with Saffron. What are you running?
I am running this guy with a sweet beard and a staff that looks kind of like a bird, and I think he has gold teeth.
Yep.
I'm gonna call him Honey. I don't know how to say his actual name. Hundig Gjorensen? Something like that. Yeah. So
and he has Rampage, which is the most Azorius mechanic of all time.
He likes to get in there.
This was a time before the color pie was a thing.
Yeah, so I mostly picked him because the art is just so ridiculous.
Oh.
I literally do not know what's going on with this guy, but
Some orbs
it should
in the
be
background. Sure.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? But yes, I'm playing Honey this week.
All right. Excellent. Richard, I see you're bringing back a crowd favorite.
Bringing back Ragnar here, the only Bant uncommon legendary in existence. I'm playing a Bant wall combo deck. So I have a bunch of walls. They block, they will make mana, and I will have some mana sinks.
Oh, Lord. Taking
Very
advantage of the no wraths at common.
Hey, Pestilence is a thing.
And he can regenerate them. Pretty nice. All right, Jake, what are you running?
So before I say that, what are you guys' budgets this week? We typically shoot for around 20 tickets.
I was actually surprised that some of the cards that I wanted to be running were kind of expensive because they happen to have an overlap with a popular Pauper deck, which is an online-only format of just commons. So I have like a Crypt Rats and some stuff like that as like 4 tickets. So it ended up being like 16 tickets, which is pretty high for a commons-only deck.
Okay, Seth?
I am not sure.
Okay, Richard?
Got 9 tickets.
Okay, so I went hyper budget this week because we're playing Pauper. My deck is 1.19 tickets.
Wow.
So
How is that even possible?
My first restriction is how ridiculously cheap my cards are. There's nothing over 0.05 tickets. So basically, I'm playing with a pile of draft trash, and almost every single card draws more cards, including my general, who has horsemanship and has a curiosity effect. When it hits an opponent, I get to draw a card. So I'm going to sit here drawing cards and trying not to make anybody mad and take me out of the game first.
I hate it when people draw cards. God.
Yep. Kill Jake. Kill Jake.
But
As
that's actually
expected.
that's very commendable. I was wondering why you weren't running Mystic or Mormar, for example, but I know it's actually quite expensive online. I think it's like almost a ticket.
Yeah, it's like two tickets, and Ristic Circle is also a very good card in mono blue. You can always cast it. That's I think 4 or 3, something like that.
Counterspell would be out of budget.
What was the price again, Jake? 1.09?
1.19 tickets, and honestly, that's not even the true price because MTG Goldfish doesn't go lower than a 0.01. It doesn't go lower than 1 cent, and a lot of these you can pick up from a half-penny bot. So it might actually be a sub-1 ticket deck online.
Well, and there's 100 cards in this deck, so that means your average price is like just over 0.01 of a tick.
Well, yeah. Well, to be fair, 36 are basic lands, which everyone has, and they show up as no value in the deck list.
Yeah.
So it's like more like 2 cents a piece. But yes, it was very, very restrictive, and it helped me a lot when I was trying to put this together because there was a lot of stuff I wanted, and I said, "Hey, you know what? How about I just make this deck stupid cheap, and that will help me make like a lot of cuts." So I went with that.
Very impressive.
Yeah, that's commendable. I think you
I picked it
deserve
up
some
with
points from
credit
that.
that I already had from bots. Like I didn't actually put in any tickets to the system to pick up these cards.
You went to the free bots?
Well, I got like 10 or 15 from free bots, and the rest I just picked up from existing credit bots that I already had credit with. So it's pretty cool.
I have went to those free bots before, Jack. I am very worried about your deck. The kind of cards you find at free bots typically aren't playable in anything.
Yeah, I got some interesting ones.
As long as you draw enough cards, anything is playable. Just like Edric. Alright, I'm playing... I don't know how to say the name, so I'm going to call him Mr. X. Mr. X has horsemanship, so he has evasion. Can only be blocked by people with horsemanship. And he's kind of like a regrowth on a stick. He can just bring back cards from your graveyard, but they have to be black, so... there's going to be a lot of recursion, a lot of grindiness, some mono-black control essentially, lots of removal, and hopefully good stuff and good times. I'm excited.
All right, quick question: is horsemanship like shadow? Like what exactly
It's
is
basically
horsemanship?
like flying, except only for that set. I forget what it was called. I think it was like
No,
Three
it's
Kingdoms.
exactly like Shadow
No, but
because
shadow
flying has
creatures can
reach.
block normal creatures.
Oh, they can?
No.
No, Shadow can't block creatures without Shadow. They can
Yeah.
only block and be blocked by
So
creatures
this
with
is
Shadow.
basically
Oh,
flying.
so
Yeah,
it's not
this
exactly.
is essentially Three Kingdoms version of flying. I don't think they had flying in that set. They only had horsemanship.
It's flying without reach.
Yeah, so it
There's
plays
no reach that exists.
it plays a little bit wonky with the other sets because I don't think it was meant to be played with the other sets. So it's essentially like flying. You can only be blocked by creatures with horsemanship, but you can block regular creatures without a form of evasion.
So assuming no one else has horsemanship, then my general and Tomer's general are only going to enter into combat with each other
Yeah.
and no other.
And Mr. X will win because he's a 3/2. Sweet. My opening hand is actually pretty solid. It has lands and some ways to start to draw cards, so can't be disappointed.
I have a 0 lander, so I think I should mulligan.
I already mulliganed once. I have lands and spells, so I guess I'm going to keep.
Yeah, I'll keep this one.
I'm gonna start off with a swamp.
Ooh, I like your swamp.
Like, yeah,
Oh,
it's nice. I'm actually going for like a Kamigawa flavored basic lands. They're all gonna be that type of theme.
well, I actually have a turn 1 play, so I think I'm winning. Expedition map.
Ooh.
Seth is winning. Better attack him.
I think I need to do this.
Ooh, that's a good
I
one.
honestly, I still can't get over Rampage on a white-blue creature. Like, Rampage is like primarily green, then red, then black, and then maybe in some world white, and then like never blue. And they just put it on an Azorius creature like, yep, this is fine, we can
Do
do
you
this.
see Hunding? He looks like he would go on a rampage.
Yes, he does.
But he doesn't look white-blue. You can't have the Rampage flavor and be Azorius at the same time. It doesn't make sense.
I don't.
He's got
Legends
got white highlights on his cheeks, and
Does
he's
he have
wearing
gold
like a
teeth?
nice
It looks-
silken blue something.
I think he has gold teeth, or else they're just really yellow.
I think they're just yellow teeth. I think he's just lost a couple of them.
The other
All right,
thing,
it's time
Uh-oh.
to start drawing cards. So I'm going to play EDH Staple, Thought Courier.
I
Dun,
have
dun,
a
dun.
response.
Oh god.
Wait. Oh no, I don't have a response. Never mind. Oh. Okay.
did you guys look through the list of like possible generals? I know you did. Like, I don't
Yeah.
even think hunting is the worst color pie violation. They have like multiple 7-mana blue-black creatures that their ability is tap to add 1 mana.
Yeah, there's like blue black creatures that tap for mana. And
What? Deathrite Shaman? What?
Yeah, there's only 35 total uncommon legends online, and most of them are just god awful. So bad.
Yeah. And I guess we should clarify for the viewers that some of the color pies you just can't play. Like some of the tricolor combinations are just not available to us. And if you're not playing in blue or black at common, you basically don't have card draw. So it's really limiting what you can play without being just a total train wreck. There's like some really cool like mono white commanders that I wanted to play, like Radiant Archangel and like Piana, but if you're playing white and you don't have access to the artifacts that give you ramp or give you card advantage, then it's going to be just really bad times.
All right, so I'm going to draw and discard an island, and I'm going to play basically the mascot of my deck, Divination, and draw some cards.
He's drawing too many cards. Get him.
I'm afraid I'm going to die in 40 turns to that Island Walk token.
All right, I have a response. Oh man, it's tapping so slow. Okay, it cycled.
So, question: why are squids 1/1s but octopus like 9/9s? Why?
I think that's one of those things you're just not supposed to question.
Unless it's a giant squid, duh.
I need Kiora. Where's the common printing of Kiora?
So I'm playing Pilgrim's Guy. I'm just fetching for a Swampy Swamp.
You decided not to put any wastes in your deck?
Or is that common?
It is?
Yep, it's double common. There's 2 copies of common in OGW.
Missed opportunity then for me.
I mean, I don't know why you would want it, unless you're playing one of the black common cards that care about colorless mana. Of which there aren't very many good ones. Coslic Shrieker, or one more, I don't know.
So I played Halimar Depth, so I get to look at the top 3 of my library and reorganize. And I have some spicy cards.
Do you have some shuffle effects for greater value?
I actually do.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we'll stack them like so. And pass the turn.
Well, we'll start off by hitting Seth here. Get the island walk going.
No!
I will need to cycle for planes. Let's see if I can do this right.
Croson Tusker?
That Ragnar down.
Oh,
Clean cycling.
Sanctum Plow Beast.
All right.
even has Defender to fit the theme.
Yeah.
Here we go. Voyaging Satyr, untap my Simic Growth Chamber.
That's a good combo.
Oh, you really gotta counter this, come on. Are you kidding me?
That makes a lot of mana.
I mean, mana rocks that tap for 2 are supposed to cost 4 at common, so countering a 2-drop one is not impossible.
I'll let it go for now, but you're on notice. Don't do anything too crazy.
So Seth has a
Too many
counter.
blue players,
Noted.
I don't like this.
What to discard? What to discard? Well, I got a lot of bad cards. And I guess I'll start with discarding Peer Through Depths to go find more card draw. I'd rather just card draw.
Oh my god.
And let's find out what Seth is holding up over there. I'm going to peek. Look at target player's hand, and then it's got the all-important 3 words of my deck. Draw a card. Ooh, he does have a counter spell.
But what
How
kind
rude.
of spell is it?
Why don't you guys find out?
It's a remove soul or an essence scattering, you know, the one that counters a creature.
It's gotta
Force
be.
of Will.
Yeah, Force of Will.
Wait, what's
That's
Force
what I
of Will
was-
originally? An uncommon?
I think it's
Yeah.
uncommon. Not legal, sadly.
And
Can you make
Let's
Force of
do
Will your
this.
commander?
I don't want to do this, but I'm compelled to. So I will compulsively research.
So do you actually have win conditions, Jake?
That is for me to know, and you to find out.
Ooh, it's
And
psychic.
honestly,
He's got a lavatory maniac.
I do have a way to win. The primary way is attacking 21 times with my horsemanship general.
Wow.
But I have a couple other ways as well. I'm going to discard 2 cards instead of land because I already have 9 in hand anyway. So goodbye. Let's see. Una's Grace. I can retrace that for value.
More
And
card draw.
goodbye. What else? How about this Dispel? I only have 1 counter in my deck and I just discarded it, so.
1 counter and you picked Dispel of all things?
Noted.
So that people couldn't counter my stuff. It basically counters target counter spell.
That makes sense.
I'll just start off with this, see if it gets countered. Ball Torturer. You can pay
no,
black
my 1/1.
and tap it to give target creature -1/-1 until end turn.
Yeah, but if he gets threshold,
Well, if you counter it, then I'll get close to the threshold.
Well, what? Will you kill that squid token for me so I don't die?
Yeah?
Okay, then I'll let it resolve.
You know you asked me that after a result, though.
Yeah, I should have waited a
just
second.
wait till I equip my bone sword.
Oh! No, it doesn't really matter, but I meant to attack Richard. It's like, no, the 1 damage. Curses.
How bad can things go if I tap out?
You do it.
Playing common. We can't do anything to you.
Alright,
If
I'm going to
you
play
tap out, I
Seagate
could possibly
Oracle.
draw some cards. Wouldn't that be scary?
I'm really excited to see what Richard does with all that mana.
I just got 2
just-
extra manas.
It's just like next turn and Eldrazi.
Are you guys playing Ulamog's Crusher?
I'm not playing Ulamog's Treasure.
The most fearsome card in Pauper Commander.
It's actually a really, really efficient beater. What is it, like 8/8 and Annihilator 2? It's pretty disgusting.
So I guess we'll just... Seth's gonna counter my stuff. Should I just, like, play it now?
I'm not going to counter anything.
He is untapped. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna play a Mull Drifter here.
Ooh.
Wait, I wanna cast
that
it.
value. Now I have instant regret for not playing blue. Muldrift is like my second favorite card.
What's your first?
Mystic Remora.
Both blue cards that are commons.
I know.
Missed opportunity.
Thornwood Falls, very exciting.
To be
I realized-
fair, Xiao Down or Mr. X does kind of draw you a card just from your graveyard, so that's okay.
I guess I'll hit Seth again.
I
There
Seagate
goes.
Oracle's coming after you, Richard.
You can't. He has a Muldrifter and a Coral Reef. You take it out.
Not if I make it unblockable.
Oh my god. The magic of Pauper. We're really throwing down now.
It is going to take a long time to kill someone with commons.
Ulamog's Crusher, man.
Alright, I will start off with a See Beyond. Draw 2 cards, then shuffle a card from your hand into your library.
You weren't
How's
kidding when you
Jake
said
gonna
everything
win?
draws a card.
Everything draws a card. Everything.
I think we
Except
just
for
let
things
Jake
that don't
deck
draw
themselves.
No, but I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that's my secondary win condition.
Is Psychic Spiral common? Because I know that would be a pretty sweet win condition. You just you shuffle your graveyard, and then the person puts that many cards in their graveyard.
I'm not playing
Psychic Spiral's
Spiral.
blue,
I'm sorry
wow.
to.
It's
Or is it just
uncommon.
blue?
Yeah, I think it's uncommon.
Yeah,
Okay,
that would have been
so
a
I'm gonna
sweet
go ahead
win
and
condition.
play my second Thought Courier. Who knew you were allowed 2 copies? In EDH. It's called Merfolk Looter. And I'll play a land and pass.
There's a lot of common looters, aren't there?
It's the
Cabal-
Yeah, I
grandmother
think
to
I'm playing
Jace.
3 or 4.
Cabal-
Consider.
Cabal Torture is so good in this format.
Yeah.
It kills, like, everything.
So there was one version of a Pinger that I really wanted. Oh, I'm going to draw 2 cards by sacrificing Pilgrim's Eye. Do.
He's got to kill the squid first, though, because that's what he agreed to do.
No, I didn't. Oh,
Yeah, you did.
I did
You told
agree
Seth you'd kill the squid.
afterwards. Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
Well, and I think you said you'd kill it sometime.
I'll do it now.
No, it's my win con.
There it is. Yeah, that's good. More mana. Oh, so the one that I really wanted to add was Kuambaji Witches. It's a two. It comes out on two, and it lets you ping any creature or player, and then target opponent gets to ping a creature or player of their choice. It doesn't have to be the same person that you pinged though. So it's like a very good political card. You can kind of like team up with opponents and be like, let's do 2 damage to kill that Meldrifter or whatever. But unfortunately, online it's 7 tickets, even though on paper it's like not even $1.
Huh. So Tomer has a flyer.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just keep my guys back for defense.
You could attack like other people. That's not me.
But I want to avenge my squid.
Will it make you feel better if I start pinging Jake's looters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
But that will
thing,
make me feel worse, so...
is that
crap.
thing scary?
Mr. Counterspell
Whenever
over
a
here.
land enters the battlefield under your control and tap it,
It's another thing that taps for 2.
it's just a
you
better
hit the
version
land.
of the Voyager Satyr.
The thing is, though,
Sadie.
is there anything you can do with a ton of mana in this format?
There's
Sphinx's
cards that draw
Revelation.
cards that have X spell, X costs.
But are there good ones?
There's Train of Thought, which I'm playing. It's 1 in a blue, and you can replicate it for 1 in a blue to draw a card.
Yeah,
So it's like a
that'll be
really crappy Sphinx's Revelation.
My shroud giving thing, I will equip.
good. Ooh, you lost your chance, Seth.
Yeah, that's alright.
I'll just hang back.
And at his end step, I'm going to do the trickiest thing of all time. I'm going to draw a card. With Opt. Scry 1, draw a card.
With the scry.
I'm going to put that card on the bottom, because I do not want it. Because it is bad right now. Let's see. We'll start off with the Pristine Talisman.
The ramp.
The ramp is real. I'm going to start looting, since my looters are going to be dead soon, unfortunately. I'm going to discard this Impaler Strike, because it's got 1 toughness. Discard a land, because I have enough of those.
Cabal Torture is going to do some work. Paler Shrine.
And I think I will finally cast my General. The 1/3s, everyone. At least this one doesn't die to Cabal Torturer.
Well, what do I do? I kind of want to play this and then check out somebody's hand. Seth, if I play a card that will make somebody discard, will you not counter it if I promise not to target you with it?
Yeah, I won't counter it as long as it's not targeting me.
Sweet.
Don't target me, my cards are useless, I'm not joking.
Okay, I'll
Target
target
yourself.
Richard then.
Target yourself.
Ooh.
Wait, so I give
Disciple
you
of
3
Phoenix.
cards to choose from? Is that
5.
5 cards.
The full 5.
All 5 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Wait, why did it say 3 on Moto? So weird.
Because
It
I
was
hadn't.
3 when it was on the stack.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right, take a look at my awesome hand.
Ooh. Ah. No.
Ooh, I get to see it too.
Everybody gets to see it. I would say the Guardian of Zendikon is probably the best. Maybe the Stonehorn Dignitary.
Village Bellringer might be the combo piece.
It is a sweet
I'm
combo.
scared
with
of what he could
Untapped.
find with Scroll. I'd get rid of Scroll or Dignitary, but that's just me.
Nah, I'm not gonna get rid of the scroll. I think like whatever Seth will just counter whatever is a big thing. I think the Guardian.
What if I team up with Seth to kill you, Tomer?
What
That's
me? No, come on.
It's nice being the one with the counter spells. Everyone wants to be on your side all of a sudden.
You probably have like a remove soul or something. You don't even have a real
I'll
counter.
get rid of. Ugh.
The
I'll get rid
double
of
standards are so real. If I were to play counter, everyone's like, "Oh, Jake's playing counter magic." But if Seth's playing counter magic, like, "Oh, Seth, will you be my friend and counter someone else's spell?" I'm not even joking. For the people who weren't here before the game started, aka all the viewers, they're like, "Oh, you're running mono blue counters for days. There's so many at common," and I had to like promise them that I was only running one to get them to like get off my back.
I guess it's just good to be me.
no comment.
Alright. End of turn, I'm going to momentary blink my Seagate Oracle.
Wow, the value.
So I get to look at my top 2 again.
It's probably my third favorite card.
Yeah, momentary blink is awesome.
We get to do it twice.
Ooh. This is actually hard to... How does this work? I put this in my deck because of Tomer 1 minute before we started the match.
Was this Circle of Protections? All of them?
No. It's Mystic Remora, actually.
Oh, it's so good.
That does seem good.
It's basically 1 blue mana, draw like 4 cards, is what it is.
That sounds good. I guess maybe I'll take that. Alright, ooh. Alright, so let's play Mystic Remora.
Mm-hmm.
Play Azorius Chancery, bounce my Halimar Depths.
Look at this
And
digging.
pass the turn.
Oh, this is awkward. I don't want Seth to draw cards. Yeah, you get some cards, Seth.
Yeah?
Nobody's gonna pay the 4 is the thing. It's just way
That's
too
a-
much.
That's like your whole turn.
Yeah.
Except for Richard, he has so much mana, he could probably do it if he wanted.
Wait a minute. How do I want to do this? So I want to tap this thing. Untap.
Make 6 mana off 1 land. That
So
sounds good.
4, 5, 6, 7?
Mm-hmm.
How do I pay for Mystic Remora? Is it a trigger or is it like?
It's a trigger, I think. It says
Okay.
whenever an opponent. I think it's.
You're really gonna pay, Richard? If you pay, I'm countering whatever you cast,
You
no
can
matter
make
how
2
bad
more
it
mana
is.
too.
I guess you can counter this if you really wanted to.
Yeah, there's a trigger.
It's because the quality of my hand is so good that I just need to spend
Well-
4 mana.
Let's see if you pay or not.
Well, these other guys will let you draw cards.
Alright, I guess I'll let it go. You already have so much mana. What's 2 more?
I'm not going to let him draw cards. I have 4 creatures in hand, and they're all bad. They're not going to trigger Mystic Remora.
Yeah, I can play bad creatures for days. When people underestimate Mystic Remora, that's when it gets really funny. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll let you draw a card. What's the worst that can happen? And then 14 cards later.
Tap this thing. Play this land.
The combos.
Alright, Seth, you can draw a card. Wait. Do I have to let him draw a card? Yeah, I have to let him draw a card.
Ooh. Is that like a combo piece?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Remember when I was like, hey, should we counter Buried Alive?
I bet that it is a combo piece.
Is it a combo piece? Go for it.
Wait,
I
how
bet
come I
it
can't
is.
respond to this trigger? Well, that's useless.
I honestly don't know what type of combo it would be, but
Something that lets you enchant a creature with something, and since it's also a land, you can like tap it for mana and then untap it and do something. I don't know.
like something in the reality something. It's a blue enchantment.
Freed from the real?
Yeah, and then you can pay like a blue to untap it, and then you can retap it. If that were the case, though, then you'd want to tap. You'd want to enchant the Karoo with it, though. That's when it goes infinite.
But I think you got to put it on a plains, right? Is it enchant plains?
No,
Oh no, it's
enchant
enchant land. You're
Sword.
right.
It's
All
not
right,
creates
I'm
from
gonna
where? Real.
start off by attacking Richard with my horsemanship creature and drawing a card.
Why are you
Oh,
attacking
I forgot.
Because you're ahead for days.
Yeah.
I'm at 41 life with a bunch of walls.
You have twice as much mana as any of us, easily.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Yo, someone give my wall horsemanship.
I forgot to kill your looter. I'm sad.
Why would you do this?
So now you can't draw a card.
Why?
Ooh.
I'm attacking him, not
Oh,
you.
it's
Because
got my
I
back.
can.
Nice.
I can't win. I'm sitting here trying to draw cards. Viewers witness this. I have done nothing. This is the first time I've attacked anyone in the game. It's for 1 damage, and someone who I'm not even attacking prevents me.
I'm sorry. I don't want anybody to
Don't be
win.
sorry,
Only
I just
try to
I want to be filled with indignation.
I did try.
appropriately.
I did make Richard discard his best card, or one of the best cards that I thought of.
Okay, well.
I'm
I guess that
I'm
counts.
spreading the love around.
I'll discard a sandbar. Don't need that. And I'll discard a Weave Fate, because it's way too much mana to draw 2 cards. And I'm going to start casting some creatures. Honorary Looter, but it doesn't die to Cabal Torturer. I got myself an Elusive Spell Fist to combo with all my divination effects.
What?
Dun 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 dun!
What is
there's
this?
Draw a card.
There's the finisher. We found the finisher.
The
Like,
no evasion
Bad
finisher.
prowess.
It gets unblockable, doesn't it?
That's the best looter.
Oh, it does.
And
Next
I
to
think
like
I'm gonna
Jace.
hold a land in hand for my looters and pass the turn.
Okay, what do I get? What do I get? This is a lot of mana. Ooh, I do draw land. That's nice. So 4, 5, 2 mana. Not really anything to do with it. I guess I will pass the turn.
Alright, I'm gonna blink my Seagate Oracle again, flashing back my momentary blink.
What is that?
So much value.
More blink effects, so I can keep digging.
Okay, Jake, what do you think? Kill the planes or kill the Seagate Oracle? I mean, kill the Guardian Zendikon.
Why are you killing my guardian?
Just wondering. I'm giving the option to Jake.
I would save it. I don't think either of those are worth killing. That's my opinion. Seth is going to be discarding the hand size on his turn anyway, unless he casts multiple spells. And I'd wait till Richard goes for it to try to take out the Zendikon.
Oh, but I want to kill stuff.
I mean, he gets the Zendikon back in his hand anyway. It's not
He
like you
loses
give
the
him
planes,
Zendikon.
though. Oh, but he has so much mana.
Yeah, he already has infinite mana.
Mm.
He's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If he hits a land drop, he's got infinite mana.
No. I have 5 lands, guys. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I won't do anything.
You know how funny it is? Like how none of us believe you when you say no like that, and yet you end up winning like every other week.
You actually know
Just by no one
exactly
ignoring
what's in my
everyone
hand.
ignoring you till the end.
But the funny thing is, we do target him a lot, at least for the very beginning and middle stages of the games. And then after a while, like near the late game, then we leave him alone for a bit. And then out of nowhere, he like develops a crazy board state.
Except for the Omnath week, we were just like, nope, shut the whole thing down. He's not getting the Omnath out for one
Wipe
turn.
after wipe after
Yeah.
wipe.
Everyone knew what was up with Omnath. I know
Like-
we really ganged up on Richard that week.
Get rid of all your non-land permanents and then strip mine your lands just for fun.
Oh, are you tapping up?
No. I have a core cartographer. Lets me search for planes, put it on the battlefield tapped.
You know LSV isn't designing cards because that would totally be a cartographer.
C minus. um.
Wait, did it pay the Mystic Remora?
Yeah, I got so many cards. I don't know if it mattered.
Not for
I don't know if it
long.
matters. Oh, are you gonna mind twist me or something?
No.
I don't know. And Mind Twist isn't a common as far as I know.
Well,
Because I don't
some-
think ban Pauper and it would be
Him to
playing.
Torak is.
Yeah, him to. Is it Turak or Turak?
I don't know.
Turashi or Turish?
Seth, how
Or
do you say
Trish.
it?
Him to Trish.
Turak, something like that.
It's not that.
Yeah. Go.
You know, I've played with him for like literally like 2 years straight. I've never said the whole word ever. It's just like him, you.
I actually
I've
don't
never
have
said
it in
him
my
to Torok.
I actually don't have it in my deck.
What deck do you play that you've played with him for 2 years?
Legacy.
Yeah,
which
it's a
which
good
deck in Legacy plays him?
Do you play like Suicide
Any
Black?
black deck?
Really? Any black deck?
Pretty much. Bug Delver, Mono Black.
I think I'm so used to seeing the vintage decks from VSL, so I assume all of Legacy and Vintage looks like vintage, which it doesn't. So that's probably why.
I will play. Very exciting card. Wait, I kind of need my planes.
Oh my god.
You gonna counter it, Seth?
No, that's all right.
All right. Now that I have some
just
defense,
use the counter already. The suspense is killing me.
go after Seth now with my Mull Drifter. Wait, does Seagate Oracle fly? No.
No.
Okay.
It's got the word C in its name. I really hope not.
Dun dun dun. 2 damage.
Down to 36. Almost dead.
This game is just going too fast, you folks.
You were supposed to forget again, you meanie.
Well, it was either that or make you not draw a card from your general.
Well, now I only have 3 looters, if you count Sigiled Starfish, so...
I don't
rude.
count the starfish.
Oh, I drew something that drew cards. That's excellent. Alright, I'm gonna try attacking Richard again, since he doesn't have Cabal Torture up. I think it might work this time.
Can I somehow untap your Cabal Torture? I don't think I can, right? This horsemanship stuff is BS. Your fancy horse riding isn't gonna get you around like a big wall.
Yeah, why can't walls block horsemanship? Or at least stuff with reach, you would think.
I'm on a horse, man. Don't
Yeah,
question it.
Do you see the size of these walls? Like, what are you doing? Just jumping over them?
I'm intimidating them with the fact that I'm a horse.
You're on a horse.
Okay, so
Yes.
I have a lot of great stuff in my yard that I might want to get back. But first I'm gonna loot.
Such as?
Such as draw card effects, man. Discard an island.
You get like a deep analysis or something in your graveyard for extra value.
Deep analysis I'm pretty sure is over 0.05.
Yeah, probably.
Priced out of deep
Anything that's
analysis.
actually playable.
Yeah, if you've ever heard of the card, it can't be in Jake's deck because it's too expensive.
You know what? Merfolk Looter is actually a decent card. We have Jace to thank for that.
Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna go Archaeomancy and see if I can regrow a Divination.
I don't
This
wanna be
1/2
a
blocks
jerk.
really well, too. I can block Voyaging Satyr, Seagate Oracle. Alright, let's see. I could go get Opt, Peak, Divination. What do you guys think? I kind of like Divination. It's
Una's
classic.
Grace?
Una's Grace is staying there. I can pitch lands to that eventually. For the low cost of 3 whole mana, I can turn a land into a different card.
I'm sorry. There's so much value from this play.
You're not sorry. I'm gonna exile all
Gonna
cards
nuke
from
the
my
graveyard.
graveyard.
I'm a little bit sorry. I
No,
don't.
you're not.
It's
I don't
just-
believe a word.
You've
you're
set
saying.
me. You've set me up for this.
No, I haven't. I'm going to cast a divination. I'm going to draw 2 cards with 1 card,
No.
and you're going to wipe out my graveyard because of this. The worst part is I have a mnemonic wall in hand that's now going to be useless after he does this.
sorry.
No, go ahead. You're not sorry.
Gotcha.
Shred memory.
It's my tutor.
Oh god. Just because this is so bad, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to Una's Grace in response for value. Because it's an instant and discard a land.
Ooh, you got me.
Take that.
You got me.
Now, my post-combat elusive Spellfish trigger. I'm
Tempted to counter that Una's Grace.
God forbid Jake draws a single card.
Can't have
I
that.
hate it when people draw cards. God.
The best part is, like, I have as many cards as anyone else has. You have 3, 5, and 7, and I had, I think, 4 when you decided to shred my memory.
Look, I was getting a 2-for-1. I can't pass that up. It's such value.
You're not getting a 2-for-1. You're spending a card to do nothing.
It's funny because that's like your demonic tutor, and you just use it to screw over Jake's divination.
Well, that's its primary purpose, is to screw people over. All right.
Sigh. Audible sigh inserted here. You guys are lucky we all live in different states, or I'd be slapping some of you upside the head after some of these videos.
Oh, God.
It sounds like you need to kill Tomer. That's what it
No.
sounds like. I don't know why you're hitting me with your horse, dude.
Yeah, loot him to death, Jake. Loot him to death. You can do it.
I'm still curious. Are you just gonna, like... Is there, like, a Blue Sun Zenith? There's not, right?
There's not. The best X spell is Train of Thought. Like I said, it costs basically 2 mana per card.
All right. I think it's time.
Oh boy.
Don't wipe the board. No crypt rats.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, well. It's fine. I just realized I don't have enough mana to Cabal Torture or something.
Hey, why don't you take my Archaeomancer since you hate it so much?
I think I've done enough. I'm going to kill the Zendikon. See, I'm spreading the love.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Oh, wait. No. Oh, there
Bad
you go.
Tomer. What are you doing?
There you go. All right.
Onboard tricks.
I felt like I was very clever there because I was playing around your hindering light.
Wait, is this
Like,
gonna kill
aha.
the Guardian? No, okay.
No, I can't target it now.
No, I meant the Shroud is gonna make the
Oh,
the enchantment fall off.
Only
I
if
don't
it was
remember how
protection
Shroud
from
actually
light.
works.
At this point, I can start attacking because I have a flyer and I'm willing to trade. So, since I was attacking Richard and Jake, I think it's only fair that I attack Seth for once. Actually, yes. There. See? I'm spreading the love.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
You're gonna take it. You sure you don't want that Seagate Oracle to hop up in the air and block somehow?
Actually, that's my long-term plan.
Playing jump. I'm pretty sure that's a common though.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's draw some more cards. I have Flight of Fancy.
Hey, I'm playing that card.
What?
It is a 4-mana enchantment. Gives a creature flying, and you draw 2 cards when it enters the battlefield.
Ah,
this
the
feels
equipment only
silly.
targets my creatures. I can't suit up your creature.
Oh, that would have been
Man.
bad.
That was a bad play of my part.
Should have killed the Seagate Oracle, man. Just got these cards left and right, and it flies now.
My 7-mana murder card. Just didn't go distance.
1, 2. All right, then I'll just play Halimar Depths.
Has 9 cards in hand.
Speaking of 7-mana murder, wasn't murder common or was that an uncommon?
It is a common.
So you could be playing murder, and you probably are, but you also have to play Heartstabber Mosquito.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you play Halimar Depths already?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
I
bounced
bounced it.
Crew.
Oh my god, the synergies.
I might be playing both. I might
Gets-
just like the Mosquito because he's cute and he's fun.
It even gets better. I get to discard to hand size, a deep analysis,
No, the value.
and yep. All right, go ahead, Richard.
I really wish I was playing blue right now.
I kind of need like a tutor or something here.
What
I
happened
had
to your
one.
What happened to your merchant scroll?
That's not what I want to tutor for.
Oh.
Plus, someone's holding up suspicious counter magic over there. I don't know.
Watch
I'm
it be
gonna
the
have
ultimate bluff.
I need the common thought
He
seize.
actually
Where is
has
it?
no counter magic in his entire deck. We've
It's
been
Seth.
strung
Come
along
on.
all along.
He has counter spells.
Is stasis a common?
No, unfortunately. I looked hard for something like humility or stasis and didn't have any luck.
So how are we gonna kill each other? We've like made no progress.
I have board wipes.
Where's your pestilence?
I just don't have, like, I draw 9 cards because I'm blue type cards. Because I'm not blue. And I'm sad.
I might have to start countering things just because I'm counter flooded.
Oh no.
I'm going to draw 2 cards and discard 2 islands because I am flooded. Attack Richard with some more horsemanship.
We'll allow this.
They'll all go reporting back to Ragnar. There were 6 of you! You fly! You're a freaking wall! He had a horse, sir. We couldn't block him. Sorry.
Oh, I should have cast my commander. I forgot all about him. He can regenerate something.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that between my 2 looters and my sickled starfish, I need 1 more looter. So I'm going to play Reckless Scholar.
Oh my god.
This is target players, so obviously I'm going to target one of you guys, so you should all be very nice to me.
Will you?
And then 4 mana, draw 2 cards effect, and the post-combat elusive spellfish triggers I keep forgetting about. I could be attacking somebody for 2. And I will pass the turn with instant speed Fauna Fortune's activation at the ready.
Okay. I will try to draw 2 cards because everybody else is doing it.
Just counter it, Seth. You're counter flooded.
Yeah. I kind of want to counter something good, but then I keep forgetting that we're playing only commons, so I might just never cast my counters.
Seth has counter magic up. That makes me sad. Ugh.
If you left my Island Walk squid alive, it would have done so much work by now.
Yeah, I'd be down to like 31.
I'll play a Perilous Mirror. Mirror. So when he dies, you deal 2 damage to target creature or player. Okay. I guess I'll start attacking stuff. I can't attack Seth because he has blockers. I'll attack Richard for 2. And I will attack Jake for 2.
Why are you attacking me? I can just fly.
Oh, yeah. Made you tap.
Wasted a good 5 seconds of our lives.
I'm gonna clock you. You're at 40 minutes left, so. And this is a Pauper game. Don't expect this to end anytime soon. It's not like somebody's gonna like bust out like an overrun effect, like no crater hoof.
Alright, so we draw that. I think the plan is play Bant Panorama. Then we play Prismatic Lens. Can tap for a colorless or fix our mana if we pay 1. Then sack Bant Panorama because I would like to shuffle my library. Get an island and just flashback this deep analysis to draw a couple more cards.
Really? 6 weren't enough? How
Not
many
yet.
counters do you have?
Alright, I guess I just 1, 2. How many cards do I have? I'm gonna have to discard again.
You just drew 2 cards.
Good sequencing.
Well, I thought I could cast something, but I don't know if I want to tap down that low.
This Reliquary
tap out.
Tower.
What could possibly go
Uncommon.
wrong?
All right. I'm just gonna pass and discard. I don't feel like tapping down below where I'm at right now. Plus, I got some sweet instants. Well, if you let me counter something here, then I don't. Oh,
I'm just moving my.
I was gonna say then I won't have to discard.
Wait a moment.
Get him, Domer.
Yeah. There it goes.
What are you killing? Why are you?
No, what are you doing?
I don't think you can equip again.
What?
Oh yeah, you can.
Why do you keep doing this to me?
I just failed twice in a row. That's like a double Jake.
You could have used it to hose Jake. What do you do?
Did you say that's a double Jake?
Maybe.
Oh, Jake.
You forget to
Poor
pay
Jake.
for your stupid search bear one time. What is that even called?
Oh, Leonin Arbiter.
Thank you. You forget to pay for Leonin Arbiter one time, and you become the face of goofing up.
Remember that time you played like the Torpor Orb Hushwing Griff? We're like, I would have put down that blasting station.
You know what? That was the second time. I'll give you that one as well.
I'm sorry.
Seth, will you let me treasure cruise?
Sure.
Why would you let him treasure cruise?
I don't know if I trust that. Sure.
That sounded believable to me.
Should I not let him treasure cruise?
Well, I don't know. He's got twice as much mana as everybody else, and it draws 3 cards. So
All right. Well, maybe not, Richard. Jake has me convinced I shouldn't.
I
Okay,
mean, it is
no
banned
idea.
in a lot of formats, possibly for a reason.
I don't know. I'm just gonna up like Jake. Just draw a bunch of more garbage cards. There's no like finisher in this format. We need some like actual power cards here.
Eldrazi, man. There's at least like 3 of them.
Sigiled Starfish is my finisher. Oh, I do have a deep analysis. It must be under 0.05. I didn't even realize that I had this in my deck.
You want to target me?
It was printed like 8 times, so.
I actually, believe it or not, I don't want to target you.
We can.
Just to tilt you.
Still going. You're gonna go for that 21 commander damage. Oh,
Yeah, I think I'm on like
Why
what?
do you keep hitting
4
me?
now?
Hit Seth, man.
he's piling it
Because
up.
you have twice as much mana as everyone else. It's the
Seth
only thing
has
that
twice
really
as
matters
many
right now.
cards.
What is it, like Death from 1,000 Lashes or something?
Seth has 7 cards, and you have 4.
All right, that's it, Jake. I've had it. I've had enough to hear. I didn't want to kill you first.
Oh no! Oh no!
My fate was sealed the moment I joined this room.
I was trying to
Know
be
that.
nice, not targeting you first. But this horsemanship guy is getting annoying.
Alright, I'm going looting.
Looting.
Are you even looking for anything, or are you just kind of moving?
I'm just trying to make a land drop every turn and then draw some more cards and go from there.
Figure it out as you go along.
Scry now?
Battlefield.
Which is the wrong order if you think about it. I should scry before drawing, but... Ooh, Council of the Sword Tommy. It's another divination. I'm going to put it on the bottom. And despite all my claims to the contrary, I'm targeting myself with my Reckless Scholar.
I am surprised.
But not actually, right?
No.
You're down to, what, 55 cards, and the next person's at 71? So you've drawn 15 more cards than
I promise you
everyone?
guys, if you just leave me alone, I will deck myself given enough time.
I believe you.
I believe that too.
Oh, discard this Seer's Lantern.
Unless you have like an elixir of immortality to save you.
I'm gonna Fate Foretold my Archaeomancer.
What?
And post-combat Elusive Spellfish Trigger. I'm gonna say it every turn because I think I'm probably gonna do it every turn.
That could have been a lot of damage. 2 at a
That could have
time.
hit 6 damage by now.
Yeah, but then it gets chump blocked.
Can't be
But
Actually-
it has 3 toughness, so
It can't be blocked.
It gets
Oh,
unblockable.
what?
Hence the
Oh.
word elusive.
can't be blocked. Well then, that's pretty good.
Oh,
No, it's really
forgetting to
bad,
cast
but
my
I appreciate you saying that.
Gotta cast Ragnar.
I mean, it's Pauper, so I'm saying it's pretty good.
All right, what's next?
Considering
I
it's
guess I
the-
will. 3 blockers isn't nearly enough, so I'm going to mnemonic wall, and I'll see if Tomer wants to flash back his shred memory here. It doesn't have flashback. Why are you tapping? That's transmute, not flashback.
I'll use Grim Harvest.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn
Okay.
target creature. Yay!
What is the
Could have
recover
done it at end
keyword
of turn,
here?
but whatever.
recover is whenever a creature card enters your graveyard, you may pay the recover cost. If you do, return this card to your hand. If you don't, exile this card from your graveyard.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's a good engine. Keep
I'm gonna go
putting
get
stuff
Sea
back.
Beyond because it lets me draw cards, much like some other cards in my deck. Play a land. I will Sea Beyond.
Need some more card draw there, Jake.
Always. And I'll shuffle away a land. God, this deck is bad. And I will pass.
Really, Seth? You're just gonna keep mana open forever? You're not gonna
I
let
don't
me
even-
play fun things?
I don't even have any counters. It's all been a bluff,
Sure.
Tomer.
Well, this card isn't very good right now. I guess I'll just play my Pilgrim's Eye. If this is how it's gonna go. Just hit more than land drops. Well, yeah, well, you can counter that too. So,
That's all right.
it's alright. Fine.
You can have your Pilgrim's Eye.
You're very gracious. A swamp.
I really feel like someone, aka Seth, should get rid of that stealth suit over there.
I don't have a way to, or I would. I
Yeah.
guess I should have countered that a long
I
time
don't
ago.
believe you unless you shuffled it away somehow, which I don't think you have a way to do.
I discarded it
Oh, why would you do such a thing?
because I had to keep all my counters.
I'll keep this back.
No, hit Jake with the other flyer. I won't hit you.
You know, I want you to hit me. Kill my mosquito.
What? I would lose my Mull Drifter.
Yes.
I can't have that.
Do it. Look at that damage.
Alright, I'm going to cast a Ghostly Flicker. Flickering my Seagate Lore Master and my Cartographer.
All right, Seth.
You're going to make me do it, Tomer.
I want you to do it. No more card draw.
Alright, I will cast Memory Lapse on Tendrils of Corruption.
Yeah. All right. And you get to draw your card.
Alright, probably should have stacked those oppositely, but whatever. Seagate Oracle. Ooh. I'll take that. And get a Plains. And. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, how do we do this? I guess I'm just going to play a Ristic Study.
Oh my god. Richard,
What am I gonna do about it?
do you have a counter? Oh.
And then I'll just pass the turn for now.
Finally,
Are you going to draw some cards?
a preordain.
Oh.
I need to pay for that stupid study. cards does Seth have? 6?
6.
So if I promise not to kill you, Seth, will you let my spells resolve?
Aww.
I'll probably let some of them resolve.
It's just a
but
card draw.
if it looks like you're gonna combo off, then I probably will not.
It's just a draw card spell.
It's just a high tide.
Would you let me draw 5 cards?
Oh my god,
5?
no! No!
Uh,
Don't let him do it.
If you're gonna let someone draw 5 cards, what exactly are you holding the counter for?
everyone's
Sure.
yelling at me.
It would let me kill other people.
Well, I
Including
am.
you. You'll be buried in card
Oh, he
advantage.
can counter if I target him. That's what all his counter spells are for.
5 sounds like a lot. What if we go for like 3 or 2 or 3?
Wish I can't control that. Well, this is awkward. Well, let me just, what am I going to do here?
It's a rush of knowledge.
Let me hit Jake here. Jake doesn't have flyers, right? Does he have flyers?
No.
Do you have anything else going on? How badly do you need the cards?
Well, I've been doing nothing for the last 5 turns, so yes, I need some cards.
Okay, go ahead and draw them. I'll let you draw 'em.
No!
Oh, thank God.
Why?
Well, yeah, I don't understand this.
Because we're friends.
Oh my god, don't do
I'll
it.
even let you draw a card.
And plus, I get to draw a card. See?
Oh no. So we're just gonna title this video "The Gang Draws Cards."
Hey,
for
all we
like
need to draw
an
are
hour and a
actual,
half.
like one powerful card to win.
I can't kill the Mall Drifter. Wah wah.
Well, I guess the good news is that if Seth's not going to counter someone drawing 5 cards, then he can't counter anything in my deck. Because that's all my deck does is draw cards.
Well, I didn't say I wouldn't counter if you tried to draw 5 cards, Jake.
Well, I'm sure you will. I'm just trying to set up the guilt beforehand so it's well established that I'm being picked on.
I am done.
Value. I'm sorry. Got it.
It doesn't
You
even
really
kill
don't. You
Oh.
could have the 1/1 while that trigger was on the stack to untap the Simic Growth Chamber.
The what? What one?
It has Shroud.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking you could have moved it over to it, but it's already on it.
I tried and failed already.
Twice, in fact.
Yeah. You'd think I learned my lesson, but not really.
What should I do here? I'll discard this island.
Jake has 51 cards remaining. Richard has 69, 67. I mean, I'm winning in the fact that I'll be milled out last, so that's nice.
I might be able to generate enough mana to mill Jake or something. Wouldn't that be funny?
I mean, it wouldn't be that funny. I'm going to do it myself. An island? What are you discarding?
I can't discard because I don't have enough cards to discard. I'd like to get to the point where I have like 10 cards in hand. That'd be nice.
I think I'll discard Deep Analysis for value.
Ah,
I think I'm finally to the point where I'm going to learn with my Elusive Spellfist and cast it pre-combat. Get in for a couple points. I'm not going to pay for Ristic Study. I just don't feel like it, I guess, will be my reason.
Ooh, that was a sweet draw.
no.
Oh, yeah.
It's only
Watch
taking an
out.
hour. Can we actually like make progress on the board?
No, well, it's the slowest way to win a game ever, so I wouldn't worry about that.
And then I will, because I don't have enough curiosity effects with my general, I'm going to Ophidian Eye up my Elusive Spellfist.
You're still
Look,
letting him
Seth.
draw cards?
Oh yeah, I'm not going to pay for Ristic Study.
Why?
Because you guys can deal with it. You guys target Seth for a little while.
But you're making it harder to deal with Seth because you're giving him extra cards.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm just not paying for it. I got too many card draw effects in my hand to want to pay for that.
I want to be playing blue.
I guess I'm going to attack Seth now since he's ahead. Probably get my creatures bounced for my trouble, but
I mean, he has 9 cards now. I'm sure he has a response.
I think I'm just gonna give you a flyer, Jake. So then you can block when Richard and Homer attack you.
That's really
Afterlife.
sweet of you. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That's what I wanted to happen.
Hmm.
You really are gonna mill yourself out, aren't you?
Yes, I really, really am. And not like the haha, he's going to mill himself out. Like the oh, he just milled himself out. That was funny type of thing. I'm going to retrace my Una's Grace, discarding an island.
Yes, another
I'm
card
not-
for me.
Not going to pay for Ristic Study.
Oh, man.
No, just not. He can have all the cards he wants.
He'll just win the game. I guess he'll win
That's
the game
fine.
a little bit faster.
He can win the
though.
game. That's fine. I'm okay with him winning the game. You've been killing all my looters, and Richard gets to draw 5 cards, so
I can't
I
deal
guess
with
Seth can
Richard.
draw some cards.
Wah, wah.
Play an island and a surveilling sprite. When it dies, guess what I can do? Draw a card. And I'm not paying for that either. But I have a reason this time. That's because I'm tapped out.
Did you tell me the truth, Jake? Did you just type draw a card into all the free bots, and that's what ended up in the deck?
Not into the free bots, but into the comments on Magic Online. That's effectively what I did.
Oh, that's sweet.
I do have ways to win the game, but they're very, very difficult to set up.
I guess I'll just play this. Doesn't really do too much anymore at this point, because everybody has tons of cards. And I will pay for that.
Boo.
I know. Everybody discards a card. Not the worst, considering everybody is at 7 or more cards. But, you know. Can't really do anything else. Attack. And attack Seth. And guess I'll do it like that.
Oh yeah, Jake gets to block and draw a card.
Yeah. I was hoping for a double block, honestly.
So has Seth found a way to win the game yet?
No, I haven't.
Did you even put any win cons in your deck?
Yes, I have 2 win cons.
Oh my god.
So Fellward Stone, also Mind Stone.
Some good ramp.
Also Mole Drifter.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Looks like I'll be discarding.
He's racing Jake to see who can deck themselves first.
I
Ooh,
think
that
Jake
was a
has
sweet
this
draw.
one.
I might be able to win in a couple
In terms of
turns.
deck.
It is possible. Well, do I need that? All right. I'll just pass for now. Oh, this is the jankiest way to win the game. You guys are gonna hate me.
Oh, God.
It's gonna take forever.
Is it an infinite combo?
It might be, but I can't even imagine the amount of clicking it's going to take if it happens.
That reach wall is actually doing work. I can't attack you with it.
Do I care at this point to stop Seth from drawing cards? I don't
Yes,
think I do.
yes, absolutely yes. He didn't play Mold Drifter because he didn't want to draw more cards.
Maybe he's just like Jake, just gotta keep drawing cards and discarding.
Aw, you let him draw cards.
Yeah, I don't.
This.
Yeah, there's the combo, by the way.
What?
Zendikon on the same land as the overgrowth, and then freed from the real as well. And then you get the infinite mana. I'm sure there's a couple other variations of that, but I think that's one of the basic ideas.
Pretty sure Richard isn't playing Free from the Real at this point. Or else he would have won for it.
Well, I would have to actually have it in my hands, wouldn't I?
Yeah, he's got 68 cards in his deck that could all be freed from the real.
What you getting?
Muddle the mixture.
Interesting.
That tutors for freed from the real, doesn't it?
No, freed from the real costs 3.
Oh,
Right.
you're right. I think you're right, yeah.
What? Yeah, maybe.
Pretty sure it's 2 and a blue.
Thought it was
So transmute is
Yeah.
sorcery speed, right?
Yep.
It is.
Well, I'm just gonna keep this up so we don't die to Seth. And actually,
I can't win next turn. Maybe in 2 turns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast Merchant Scroll.
Pay for the Ristic Study. You have the mana.
I'll counter it.
I might need it. I might need the mana.
No.
I'm just drawing all lands anyway.
Yeah, but now you're getting through the lands. You could have been mana flooded.
That's true. I still need to find one more thing, I think.
It's like the
Well, no,
opposite how you play around Remora and Ristic Study. It's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's
He's
fine.
he's already at 7 cards. What's like 5 more?
Basically.
Doop-de-doo. Now I'm not even sorry. After letting him draw like 5 cards.
But
Did you just kill one of Jake's people because I let Richard draw cards?
No, because Jake let him
Oh, no,
let Seth draw like
Yeah.
Oh,
5
okay.
cards. So I was like, pay for the study. It's like, nah. Also,
Well,
he's
for
the
me,
only
it
person
doesn't
that can
really
count.
matter whether you're sorry or not because there's no other one toughness creatures on the board, and
Yeah.
it would have died anyway.
I
So.
tried multiple times for Richards. This didn't work. Are you not going for the commander damage? I was actually hoping that would be a thing.
Hey, Seth's down to 27. He's like dying.
That's. I mean, look at the power of the board right now. Like the most we could muster is like 10 damage in one turn.
Just wait till I get this overrun effect. It's coming.
Gah.
Sure, why not?
We're just-
Bill. Oh my god.
I'm gonna cast a card that draws some cards.
No.
Seems not typical of Jake.
Cards for you or for Seth?
Both.
For both.
Ristic Study is really good, isn't it? I think this is the first time I've ever actually played it in Commander.
It's at worst.
It's really good whenever
mana
it's only
tax.
fine whenever everyone pays for it. Then it's annoying. The problem is you always have at least one person who just doesn't care and lets you draw 1,000 cards.
In this case, 2 people who don't care. No, but even at worst, it's a mana tax, so you can think of it as just like a stacks piece. That's really, really efficient.
That's true.
So either way, either mode is actually very, very good.
I'm gonna play myself a Jeskai Sage. When it dies, you guys can fill in the blank.
Oh, no. The oh no is just because you're letting Seth draw more cards. I don't really care about the Sage.
We don't respect any cards that Jake draws.
I mean, if it has one toughness, I don't mind.
Ooh, what does this do?
Now I've got a spicy one for my artifact sub theme. I got Battered Golem. It
Doesn't
triggers itself
untap.
too.
Seems like it's
It
part
doesn't
of some
untap
combo.
Looks like
when
it's
an
a
artifact
combo
enters.
piece.
Yeah, untap. Why do you guys feel like that? Because you also looked at Pauper Infinite combos?
I actually don't really know many infinite combos.
Seems like we should stop that.
But if it's something
Who's
that
being tapped out?
untaps, it's something that untaps based on certain jankiness.
Well, there's no combo yet, right? I don't see a combo that goes with it on the board.
You've got a Tendrils of Corruption up, Tomer. You've got 6 counter spells in your hand, Seth. You guys don't need to worry too much about it.
Is it like Viridian Longbow or something? Is that the combo?
I got myself a Halimar Depths.
No, it has to be whenever an artifact enters.
Viridian Longbow is an artifact.
I know, but I
But
guess
it like makes it a
Viridian
pinger or
Longbow
something?
plus something else. What just keeps coming enters the battlefield?
Ah,
An artifact that enters the battlefield.
yeah, I don't know.
Do I have to look it up? I'm gonna have to look it up. No. I'm just gonna kill it.
It's fine. I have lots of ways to get my creatures back from the graveyard in mono blue.
There,
Read
Seth,
that
you
as,
can draw a card.
0 ways to get it back.
Wait, what?
Well,
Are you targeting my guy? What's going on here?
No, I'm killing the brass golem.
Oh, weird. Moto's targeting my guy.
If you counter this, Seth, then I can actually end the game at some point.
well, I think I'm gonna end the game.
But wouldn't you rather I end the game?
Well, that might be a close second, but
Oh man. What do I want Seth to counter? Actually, I shouldn't be talking out loud. You know, I'll just attack. I'm gonna attack Seth.
should I block?
You should. Give me back Grim Harvest.
I don't like that part of it.
Do it.
Well, I can always just counter the Grim Harvest, I guess.
Yeah, you could. Until I try to get it back again.
I'll block the Pilgrim's Eye. If you want your Grim Harvest back, you can get it.
I mean... Yeah.
Yes, you can kill it.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure. Down to 20.
Wait, I'm gonna be prompted to...
Yeah, I think you're prompted
Yeah.
now.
Okay. And just because I have stuff to do. Boom, Grey Merchant.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I should probably counter it.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
It would be.
Alright, let me draw a card. See if it...
I mean, it only drains Seth for half his life total and doubles Tomer's, so it's not that big a deal, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of that. No, Stoic Rebuttal. We'll counter that.
Sure. So that's one counter down, like 6 to go.
Actually, well, I can't tell you how many. That's spoil the fun.
I think we can predict that if you're playing Stoic Rebuttal, the correct answer to how many counters you're playing is a crap ton.
Yeah.
You don't resort to Stoic Rebuttal until after you've gone through a lot of
Blue has a
counters.
lot of good common counters.
Well, I guess we're going to lead on some more card drawing.
Oh god.
Treasure Cruise.
You actually
had
might
15
beat Jake.
cards in hand.
You might beat Jake in
Why
card
do you
draw.
need more?
A lot of them weren't very good. Seer's Lantern. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play a Tidewater Minion.
Okay.
Seed of the Synod. And can I attack anyone?
So that
Not
has to
really.
be part of a combo.
I just want to play defense.
Yeah, no.
It's just my a big defender. 4/4 for 5.
Every single time I see the word untap, I get a little bit antsy.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
So
Alright.
for anyone who doesn't like decks that do things and wants to pick up my deck and was wondering why there's no treasure cruise in it, it's because I'm dumb. It's apparently only 0.04 ticks online, and it isn't common. So it should be in my card draw deck for sure.
Wait a minute.
I'm not sure that given any amount of time, if I didn't have access to the internet, that I could name 7 commons better than Exclude or Journey to Nowhere. Well, if I restrict myself to white-blue, and somehow Seth has 7 cards better than those in his hand.
Wait, is this the combo piece that I'm worried about?
It should be one of them, probably.
I'll let you draw a card, Seth.
If he has got Ghostly Flicker, this goes infinite because he's got a mnemonic wall on the table. It's the Esper Familiars combo.
Yeah,
From
this
Pauper.
piece itself is not something I'd be too worried about.
Okay.
If you don't have a kill spell, then yes, this is exactly the piece you're
Well, if
worried
he
about.
can't
'cause
counter
he-
non-creature spells, I'd be more worried about, like, Free from the Real or whatever. Whatever thing he's got.
he needs one more card, Ghostly Flicker, to go infinite mana.
Yeah, counter that.
And if he can get back Ghostly Flicker somehow, then yeah.
I'll transmute, muddle the mixture.
Oh, no.
Do I have to reveal when I transmute?
Yep, you're about to go get the same thing that Seth already had. What's it called?
Ghostly Flicker.
Nope, that's 3.
That's 3.
Oh, whoa.
So
It's the 2 mana one that flashes back for 4.
all of you
Momentary.
guys went for combo except for me? Is that what happened?
Where is the card I want? Oh, here we go.
So now he can momentary blink the wall to get back the Ghostly Flicker if you counter it. And you can flash back the momentary blink to get it again if you counter it twice. Which is why I was suggesting getting rid of Cloud of Fairies in the first place.
Oh,
'cause
no,
it's
I
free to
screwed
get
up.
back Cloud of Fairies.
I forgot to use the trigger.
Sprout Swarm. That's cool. I was expecting that.
So how does
Alright.
Tidewater Minion go infinite?
Tidewater Minion. Tap, untap, target permanent. He's got something that can either copy triggered abilities, which I don't think there is a common, or he has something that can untap it back. But he's not in green, so there's no... I don't know. I don't know that one. I do agree with you that it probably does go infinite somehow in his deck. Alright,
he
well,
doesn't
I've
have
got something
Illusionist Spring.
special for everyone.
Oh, are we all dead?
Not only Seth gets to draw cards when I cast spells now. Words of Wisdom. I draw 2 cards, then each other player draws a card.
Okay.
What? You didn't kill us, Richard?
No.
Or even try to?
No.
Huh.
Because you have 9 cards and 12 men up, and he knows you're going to counter it. He's got to wait for you to tap out somehow.
Do you have counters, Richard?
Maybe.
He just
No.
transmuted and muddled the mixture, so I'm assuming yes.
What did he transmute for? He should be able to see that.
What did Sprout
Reveal.
Swarm?
Oh.
Sprout Swarm. So it just makes a lot of tokens, and he can convoke it and buy it back. So if you can untap a bunch of stuff, then you can go infinite with it, but I really don't know.
I'm going to draw some more cards.
Oh my god. So Seth has counters up, multiple counters up. Richard probably has at least one, probably like 3. Yeah. I think I'm outgunned in this game.
I think blue is definitely the best color in Pauper Commander.
Well, you definitely can't play without blue or black. I thought black was going to be enough. Like all my cards individually usually either cantrip or they get something back from the graveyard or something like that, but I don't have any like draw 4 cards, draw like 8 cards, Ristic Study, draw infinite cards. So that's what puts me behind eventually. So I guess yeah, blue. Blue or bust.
Still drawing some cards over there, Jake?
Yeah, whenever we put this up, you can just put a what's it called, an overlay over my little box, just drawing cards, and they don't even have to pay attention to my board state. There could just be a counter with like you can just look at my cards in hand, cards in library, and that's about all you need. I'm gonna play this herbal poultice. In case any of you guys want to kill my creatures in combat, I could sacrifice it for 3 mana and regenerate a creature.
Yeah, my Cabal Torturer gets around regenerate.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Scary
Plus it triggers my
times.
Jeskai Sage, so
I'm almost at threshold too. I can start getting tutus now. Your Mull Drifters aren't safe.
Wait, how are you not at threshold? The game's gone for forever.
Because, like, oh, I could just start playing more cards, but then I'll just be out of cards.
I'm gonna cast another thing. I got a Felwar Stone like Seth does. I really wish this Ristic Study wasn't a May, so we could like band up together to never pay for it and try to deck Seth before he can combo off. That'd be pretty
you
funny.
could not. You could pay for it and then yeah.
Paying for it is so
So smart.
something that I'm not doing right now.
So smart. So, do you guys think Richard can go off at instant speed?
Yes.
Ghostly
Okay.
Flicker is an instant, so. But what's his kill condition once he goes infinite?
He can figure it out. He's got enough other stuff going on. He could flicker Mnemonic Wall multiple times. Go get let's see. I guess Merchant Scroll and Muddle both
Ooh,
are.
he could go Temporal Fissure and then
Sorcerer
just
speed.
bounce everybody's stuff with a big storm count. But that's sorcerer speed.
That is.
Hey, what are you gonna kill if I
So
let you kill
the
your
conclusion
Perilous
is just to tap
Here.
out, Seth. That's just the
Will you take
conclusion.
down this Cloud of Fairies if I attack you with a 6/6 stage, Tomer?
Yeah?
Make Richard make the first move.
Yeah. Certainly.
I'm extremely scared of the Cloud of Fairies.
I'm really sad that you're not trying to kill Richard with commander damage, though. That would have been really fun.
It's not even close to possible. We're on turn 13 right now. If I had cast my General on turn 1 and it didn't have Summoning Sickness, we'd still have 8 more turns to go. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately.
I believed. I believed in the dream. Cloud of Fairies.
Let's see if Richard has to move to save it or if he's going to let it die. I have a feeling it's important.
Does green have ways of getting back creatures? In common?
He's not green, he's blue and white and green.
Yeah.
Oh, the stealth suit. We're so stupid.
No!
At least I got you to blow
That
me
is
for
3
something
times.
that wasn't my own.
3 times, Richard!
I don't know what you guys are doing, but whatever.
I mean, that's that much less mana he has up to do whatever else he wants to do at instant speed, but yeah, that was
3
still pretty bad.
times! Oh, no. The annoying thing is, like, I could try and screw around with either Seth or Richard, but they both have counter magic up. There's no way I can get a spell through. And I can't even team up with Jake because Jake just said that he has no counter spells, and his only one is in the graveyard.
Ugh.
The only way I can win is if you guys mill yourselves out. But Richard's not drawing enough cards. That doesn't really help either. I really want to go for this, but there's no way we'll stick. Nothing in the graveyard that I really want. I will try to do Great Merchant. Oh, you betcha.
On second thought,
Wait, how much devotion do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
It's
9,
not enough
10.
to kill Seth, but
It's
yeah, I'm
pretty
gonna have to
low.
pressure with my really slow
The
freaking
flyers
engine.
can come in too.
yeah. How much can you hit me for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in the air.
Does he have any flying blockers?
No.
Hey Seth, I heard they fix F6 to not pass your turn. Go ahead and click it right now.
Do I want to let him draw cards right now?
One,
Probably
two,
not.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might have to counter this actually. I didn't consider just how close to dead I would be. I would be at 3 essentially. That's pretty low.
That's true.
The point is that he's going to get the counter and then untap and counter something to Richard's anyway. It's not like you're letting Richard win if you do this.
But if
Yeah.
he can win at instant speed, like at the end of Tomer's turn, then
He can't currently mess with his Cloud of Fairies until he moves off the Stealth Suit. He doesn't have enough mana to do it all now. Because you would need a way to put the Sage's Row Denizen or something similar in play with whatever combos with the things entering again and again. Then he would need to get the Stealth Suit off, and then he would need to actually Ghostly Flicker the two things to start.
okay.
He might have a way to do it. I put it at like very, very low chance.
Yeah, I decided against the Grey Merchant. It's not actually gonna get anything done, so I played a Mindstone instead.
Good plan B.
I thought we were gonna like progress the board state here.
I mean,
Today I learned
Richard,
trying to cut
if-
down the person who's winning and then gaining 30 life on top of that is not doing enough.
it was not going to resolve unless Richard didn't even tell me if he was going to help me with it.
I could have helped you. 'Cause
Well, he didn't
the
say
easiest way to
anything.
kill Seth is to drain him for 10 and like, chip him with flyers. Then you don't have to get that many spells through to kill him.
You didn't say anything.
I thought you were gonna do it.
Also, flyers, eh? Jake, Seth.
Okay.
Start forcing them blocks.
Alright. I'm going to, at the end of Tomer's turn, try to bounce Richard's Simic Growth Chamber.
Oh, that's dirty. If you
Did you buy back this? How much did you pay for this one?
I just paid 3.
Oh wow.
No buyback.
He just wants to deny mana from you.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
worried
either got to
about
let it
your
resolve
counters.
and it denies 2, or he's got to spend like 2 mana to counter it and he denies 2.
Targets your permanent control. Yep.
Alright.
Don't let him draw cards. No. Why?
I don't have mana to like pay for this.
You have mana floating.
Oh, that's true.
No.
That's going to go
That
away
might be
now.
needed for whatever follow-up Seth does.
That hurts. Note to self: play Mystic Remora and Ristic Study in every future Commander Clash deck.
Ugh, probably not what I need. Alright, let's see. Let's start with...
You have as many cards in your hand as your life total.
Actually, maybe I might need mana to sack that. Let's start with 1, 2, 3. Reality Acid? How do I do this? I think I still go on Richard's Bounce Land.
Wait, so he can, if he bounces this thing, then it will kill all my stuff.
It'll just kill your Simic Growth Chamber, but yes.
But he's gonna go infinite with this, right?
Yes.
Is he
Presumably.
going to with it?
Presumably, yeah.
He's going to bounce it. I don't
He's
know
got
if he can infinitely
Ghostly
bounce it.
Flicker and Momentary Blink in his deck for a reason. It's all built around this, play it on something, and then infinitely bounce it back and forth somehow.
So what would he need to infinitely bounce.
Step 1, he would need infinite mana. Step 2, he would need something that's either a spell that he can recur or a permanent that has an activated ability that bounces stuff. So he'd either need something weird like the Mnemonic Wall combo where he keeps on getting back his Ghostly Flicker with the Mnemonic Wall and then blinking the other thing, whatever it is that picks up the Reality Acid. Or he would need some sort of activated ability that also works with infinite mana where you can just blink, 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 blink. And I can't think of one at common.
Alright, he gets a Reality Acid here.
Alright. How much do I have enough mana to do all this? 1, 2. Then I will play a Dreamstalker.
Enters the battlefield.
That's the thing you blink along with the Mnemonic Wall.
He's gonna return the Reality Acid and kill your crew.
Yeah, well, that kills that. Which, I guess is fine.
If you could counter this, this is the thing you should counter.
Whoa.
He can't get back blue cards in mono. He can't get back a creature card in white blue.
Well,
Very
it turns
easily.
out I can't
Not
counter
at all.
it. He already made me waste my...
You have your 2
I can't move this.
activations of you have 2 activations of untapped target land. You have
I
1,
have
2,
mana,
3,
but
4,
I
5,
can't...
6 mana.
He needs to infinitely bounce Dreamstalker, right?
Yeah. I would
But I
stop
can't-
whatever he can infinitely bounce, though. Isn't that the
But I
better
can't
idea?
stop this. Well, wait, can we stop this? I can't stop this.
I'm saying you should stop the creature if you can stop the creature because it's harder for him to
Yeah.
recur the creature
It'd be
than it
harder
is
for
for
him
him
to
to recur
recur.
a spell.
That is true. But does he
I got-
need
Blue has like
specifically
16
Dreamstalker?
different ways to return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard.
Is he
to
just
your-
gonna continually... No, he has to bounce it. Okay. Well, he's gated by mana, though, so something's gonna be expensive.
Hmm.
Alright, so return Reality Acid. Should get rid of that land. So Richard really can't stop anything? Alright. That actually had nothing to do with my combo. I was just trying to get Richard to tap
Oh,
out.
no.
So I guess the plan now is Freed from the Real
Yep.
on Tidewater Minion.
Yep.
Uh,
That is a bad piece. You want to stop that. 100% stop that.
this doesn't seem to be
Now, how
good.
does he make infinite mana off it, though? He doesn't have the pieces to make it go infinite yet. Jake, want to chime in?
Yeah, actually, he does. I'm sorry, he does. He's got a Chancery and he's got a Tidewater minion. That's infinite by itself.
What's the Chancery? What?
Chancery taps for 2. He enchants minion, which is
yes.
targeting.
Yeah, yeah.
He I'm sorry, I'm not doing it for you anymore. I'm doing it for the viewers just in case.
Right.
So, untaps for white blue, untaps it with Freed from the Real. He has a white floating, so it makes infinite white mana. He still doesn't have infinite blue that he would need for infinite ghostly flickers.
Actually,
But,
that's what Prismatic Lens is for, though. Because once they
You
make
can only
infinite-
filter once a turn, so you have to keep on flickering the lens or untapping it somehow.
Well, I can
'cause you
untap
have-
that with the Tidewater
Right,
Minion.
because you have infinite white mana. Well, no, because you don't have infinite. Infinite white mana doesn't give you infinite untaps of Freed from the Real to infinitely untap Tidewater minion.
Oh,
to
yeah, you're right. I won't have infinite blue mana. You're correct. Not
You'll
with
need
that.
one more piece or something.
Yeah, you're right.
5 Thornwalls is 1 mana.
I'd still stop this because it's going to be very difficult for him to recur it. In
What is
blue
Richard
and white.
doing?
I think it's like a janky
Oh,
mana
shoot.
drain. Like pay X. Like pay X mana. Or else it's countered.
Power Sink is that common, the one where they have to tap their lands that they don't pay.
Yeah. So basically one of you is going to win this turn. Eh.
Capsize.
If you have extra mana,
Oh yeah, I guess I wasn't paying attention. He already has the thing he needs. He doesn't need a Ghostly Flicker. Capsize, once he has infinite blue, will do it. Because then he gets infinite Dreamstalkers.
no,
An
Seth
infinite
doesn't have
reality assets.
capsize anymore.
He could get it back though with a wall or an Archimancer or whatever. There's even cheaper effects at 2 or 3 at sorcery speed that aren't creatures.
No. Now what, guys?
This is why you don't let him draw like 20 cards over 6.
Um, what kind of counter spells do I have?
Uh-oh. Is this still gonna go bad?
All right, let's see. What can I do here? I have 3 mana, but I'm short blue. So if I have.
If you can untap a creature, you could team up with Tomer to kill the 4/4, the Cabal Torturer.
Wait, what?
I don't have the
Not
mana
just
to kill
not
it.
blinking a creature. You have 2.
Oh, I
have
would
2 black
untap his
mana.
guy.
How would
Yeah.
that help though? I don't have enough mana
Or
to kill
if
it.
you, or if you can blink a permanent, if you can blink a swamp to give him 5 mana because he has Threshold right now, he could. Oh, sorry, that's not 4. It's not huge. It's just 2. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's a 2.
You'd have to untap a swamp and blink the, not blink, but specifically untap the Torturer.
Ain't enough.
So I could flicker my mnemonic wall, but I'm short blue mana.
Oh, is it you control for Ghostly Flicker, or can you flicker the 4/4 out from being a target of
I control. And the stupid, like, stealth suit is on my Cloud of
I
Fairies.
know, I was looking at that. Like, if you freaking just.
See, it actually worked, Homer. That
What if I flicker Muldrifter? What can I draw into?
You could draw into. Do you have, like, negate in your deck?
Actually, just because it's
No.
so funny, because Seth is so far ahead here, I'm going to try to make Richard win. Pass the priority to me, Richard.
Can you untap one of my lands?
I'm going to do something for you. How about that? You do have the Ghostly Flicker in hand,
I
right?
do, but
Okay. So I'm going to Retraction Helix, targeting my Archaeomancer. Until end of turn, target creature gains tap, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand.
wait, why don't you just friggin' return his Tidewater Minion then?
Because it's funnier to return your Nurok Stealth Suit, let you go infinite mana here and do whatever you want.
But he's just gonna counterspell it.
He would counterspell the Retraction Helix then. If he doesn't counter it, he doesn't counter it. If he does counter it, he does.
Alright.
If he doesn't counter it, we're going with a funnier avenue of you getting to Ghostly Flicker your
Pay for the study!
Cloud of Fae plus Mnemonic
Pay
Wall.
for it! Just do it! You have the mana!
I already established a protocol here.
Oh
Besides,
my
I might need the
God.
mana for something.
Remember when everybody hated me when I played Edric? Is this like my punishment? Like, is that what's happening here? You know what?
Oh no. What's Tomer doing now?
Let's doing it now. Screw everything. I'm F6ing.
Why are you killing Jinx?
I'm F6ing.
In the middle of this intense war of blue mages. The black mage
If you
comes in and
don't
just kills a
pay
1/1.
for the Ristic study, come on.
I've got my reasons.
Well, I've got my reasons.
No, you don't. Don't pretend you have reasons.
I had a reason. You didn't pay for Ristic study, therefore it dies.
Well, here's the thing. I can't. So I gotta stop Seth from infinitely comboing.
You can infinitely combo yourself in a second.
But I can't instant speed win. Alright, well.
You can't do anything with infinite mana right
Hey,
now?
did you bounce?
Not yet.
Wait. I need that. Wait a minute.
You can't do anything
I-
with infinite mana right now.
No, I need that capsize back. So I need to get infinite mana, and I'm gonna capsize him out of the game.
How do you get the capsize back? I can't get the counterspell off the stack with a...
No. So let the counterspell resolve. Capsize goes to the graveyard.
Oh, yeah,
I
because then at
flicker,
the end
generate
of...
a
Yeah,
million mana,
you get, and then you... The
with
last
the
flicker,
last
you
flicker,
pick up the...
get the capsize.
Yeah.
Boo. I think for the first time in my life, I realized why people hate blue. I was watching this game.
Alright, you got to do it now.
I don't have priority, but give me a second. You can tell I don't have priority because you have priority,
Oh,
Richard.
That is a fair point.
So
All right.
How
Here,
does
have a
this
stealth
work?
suit. It doesn't. Just sit back and enjoy F6, and you'll notice.
Watch me like not do this correctly.
Oh, I'm not gonna F6.
Oh, go ahead.
He has a
F6,
counter
it'll be fine.
spell or something.
Basically,
This is
what's
not
going to
gonna
happen
work.
is I bounce the stealth suit. He ghostly flickers his Cloud of Fey and his wall. Cloud of Fey generates infinite mana. Cloud of, wall gets back ghostly flicker. Repeat ad infinitum. He gets any amount of mana he wants in any colors.
How does
Then
he
he
get
flickers.
infinite mana though?
Cloud of Fey untaps bounce lands. He's
He
got.
doesn't have bounce lands.
He has,
Dun, dun, dun,
he
dun.
I
has
have
an
an
island.
and overgrowth on it.
Yeah.
Island with Overgrowth, so yeah. So it still works. Then he gets back
Here
capsize.
goes my island with overgrowth.
He does have 14 cards, guys. You gave him 14 cards.
Well, this is awkward.
He's not kicking it to draw more cards.
Okay, wait. Can I bounce this? It's artifacts, creatures, and lands I control. Wait, it's fine. So wait, did you bounce the suit? Oh no, the suit didn't resolve. Now what? That's why you should have just did the stupid crab thing. I don't have any other things, right? No.
Did I do it?
I think you're dead. So I can't stop this.
I was.
So now you can generate infinite storm count. Basically, is all you can do, right? Because you can do. No, I'm talking to Richard. He can do the
No.
combo, but he doesn't get ahead on mana. Oh, actually, no. It doesn't even work that because it costs 3 to do it each time, and you're only generating 2.
Yeah, no, he can't do it anymore.
So it doesn't even work with.
So
You need at
got
least 1 extra mana.
Did it?
Who's-
Did I do
who's-
it?
Who
Wait.
says that Seth has got it? Why would you say that?
Well, he's got the combo down now.
All right, so I'm going to Banishing Knack my mnemonic wall. You might notice Banishing Knack looks a lot like Retraction Helix. That's because it's a functional reprint.
Oh,
So I was trying to let Richard win the game with the combo, but it appears that I'm going to have to just bounce this stupid 4/4 after all.
the thing is, Jake, though, Banishing Neck does not say draw a card. I feel lied to.
It's part of my infinite combo. I'll explain how I infinitely combo.
You have a Stalwart Stone.
Because I have way fewer, whatchamacallit.
So watch Seth draw a card, which is a counterspell.
Okay, I'm going to pay for it this time. I don't have anything to do with my mana.
It didn't stop you last time.
And we'll see how many different counterspells he has.
13 cards. I'm guessing at least one more.
Well, it resolved. Let's see if he's got hexproof or some way to get around this.
Nope.
Really, 13 cards in hand.
And no counter spells.
Dun 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 dun.
Turns out we're just all posturing and we can't do anything.
Hey, you see that crab? How would you like to draw it?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. So now what?
Now he's got to find his Oromancer to buy back his freed from the real.
Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna lose to Tomer of all people. After all this.
What?
I mean, it's not necessarily going to be Tomer. Richard still has Ghostly Flicker in hand, so if he can make his lands tap for extra mana again somehow with more...
He just
Well,
needs
I'm
one
just
more
gonna do it.
aura, essentially. One more aura,
No,
or
he
one
needs-
more Karoo.
No, because one Karoo and one land doesn't go... I guess it does go infinite.
does.
Can you cast the last spell?
Well,
Not as good as I was hoping, but
that's
I'll have to settle
pretty
for
good.
bouncing 9 spells. Or 9 permanents.
Ugh.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I thought that I was going to bounce all of your guys' stuff and just win.
Why are you bouncing all my lands?
Because you were close to comboing off.
I thought you were gonna bounce like Tomer stuff.
I bounced all his all his flyers.
Oh my god. Well, I have lots of lands in play now, guys. I mean, lots of cards in
You
hand.
can untap them at least.
We might actually just be able to kill Seth with damage.
I think that's the more realistic thing.
You have 3 in the air. I have 1 in the air and 1 with horsemanship. That's 5 alone. We need to get a little bit farther through. Now we don't have to pay for Ristic Study because hopefully we're going to take out Seth before he untaps.
Oh, is that how it is?
I mean, you have definitely have
No.
recursion effects. You definitely have an Auramancer, I assume, in your deck, and probably some Archaeomancers and Mnemonic Walls to be able to restart the combo sometime. Maybe not next
For the
turn.
love
but,
of God,
you know,
pay
next
for
turn.
it. Pay
I
for
don't
it.
have mana.
You have the mana.
There's no
Do I
reason to
have the
pay for
mana?
it if we're going to kill him before he untaps.
You're not gonna kill him before he untaps.
3 in the air, 1 with horsemanship. That's 4, and then I need to somehow do 11 with the Jeskai Sage. That's not going to happen.
Nope. Not gonna kill
Oh,
him.
10 with the Jeskai Sage. I have a Spirit as well.
I actually didn't hurt your mana that bad because you have all those creatures on tap.
But they don't really do much because I don't have any like 2 mana lands.
You are going to at least try to kill Seth, right? I think I can
Yeah,
do
well,
it.
I'll hit him.
It's going to take me drawing correctly enough cheap spells to keep triggering this Sage over and over again.
Banishing Knack of all the cards. Basically the force of will of Pauper Commander. Just shuts down combos.
Alright, 3
One of
damage.
them, but I needed 2 of them.
I can't get anything else through, right? Yeah.
Alright, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Oh, now I have the Saffron Olive problem of discarding cards. Probably don't need this, don't need this.
Blue problems.
Can you really kill me?
Well, I drew Think Twice, which certainly helps.
Yeah, that's 2 prowess.
Yep, for 5 mana.
But Jeskai Sage doesn't fly. How are you gonna...
I'm going to give it Flying with Flight of Fancy.
Oh.
I don't think I can actually do it, but I can try to do it.
Well, you can set it off so that Tomer kills him with Grey Merchant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Can you,
Tomer can kill me with
do you have
Grey
that still in
Merchant if he
hand?
wants
He
to.
does have the Grey Merchant in hand.
Maybe.
Perfect. So that's 6. So I only have to do 6. And if he decides not to kill Seth at that point, then that's on his hands.
You wouldn't do that, would you, Tomer?
No.
Yeah.
We're best buds.
I'll lead off with Think Twice.
Alright, I'm
I
gonna
like how
assume
we're-
that nobody's killing my creatures at this turn, so I can S6.
I
Yeah.
like how we're playing Pauper, and this is like easily the most complicated that we've had so far.
It's like limited because you can't do anything. You just get
Judge,
this gigantic board.
Judge,
set.
I have a question. Judge, does Replicate proc as new spells for prowess? I don't think it is, because it's not casting it, it's putting them
No.
on the stack, right?
It doesn't.
I just drew my train of thought.
100% positive it does not.
Alright, so Flight of Fancy, my Sage. Triggers. Okay, so I need your word that you're going to cast Grey Merchant, Tomer.
I will kill Seth this turn.
Are you going to kill everyone, or are you going to cast Grey Merchant?
No, I promise not to kill you two next turn.
Okay,
But Seth will die. I'm sorry, Seth.
okay, good.
No, it's alright. I probably deserved it. I tried. I gave it my best shot and failed.
If I attack him for 5, is that fine? That's not dead with Grey Merchant. Do you,
No,
can you
that's
put
not enough.
Devotion? You want me to do the full 6?
You gotta go for it.
Okay. I'll do one more spell. I just don't know what I want to cast. I want to attack with Luzon first, but I guess I can't. What should I cast here?
I want to do 4 damage. Can you do 8?
No, you're gonna cast Great Merchant. I can't do that many spells. I don't have enough cheap stuff.
I don't know if I can do that.
You can cast Great Merchant. If you don't, then I can bounce a couple of your stuff with my 1 bounce spell in my deck. Is that a problem? Is casting Grey Merchant a problem?
It's a little bit. It's not my preferred thing, especially because I'd have to discard a lot afterwards.
No, you don't. You're going to go to 9 cards in hand, play a land, go to 8,
I
cast
don't
Grey
have a
Merchant.
land,
So-
unfortunately.
Okay, well.
Maybe if I draw a land.
What do I cast? I really don't have anything. Oh, it can't be a creature. That narrows it down. I guess I'll just flash back this stupid thing twice.
What's your bounce? You have capsize?
No, I don't have capsize. I'm pretty sure that's over 0.05, isn't it? Or maybe it's not, and I was just afraid it would make everyone mad at me. But everyone else gets to play it, apparently, so...
So what is this bounce spell? You said you're going to bounce multiples of my stuff. No, but
I'll give you a
multiples.
hint. Someone has cast it already this game.
Capsize.
No.
Oh, the thing I cast? The storm one?
Yep, there it is.
Ugh.
It's my win condition, but I can't actually go infinite because I lost my Helix and Knack, and I also don't have the creatures in play I need. And I also don't have the artifacts in play I need, so I'm a couple pieces away. Alright, there's 6. And what to do now? Well, I think I'm casting this bounce spell anyway. And the reason is that I need to get back my Helix or Knack at some point. So I'm going to Temporal Fissure my own Mnemonic Wall. And I'm going to get a couple free ones. I think 3 free ones. Yeah, I'm going to get 3 free bounces. And I will bounce... Who am I more afraid of now? The problem is I have to choose all these targets before they resolve, so I can't actually get rid of Cloud of Fairies. I guess I'll get rid of this land untapper and... Which one am I selecting for? Yeah, that one. And then this one goes to...
Oh, okay.
a Wall of Roots, I guess. Just take Richard off of even more mana.
This game is never gonna end.
Well, that changed my plans considerably.
Oh my gosh! Now someone's gonna try to kill me.
I can't kill you.
Getting Seth back into the game, and Seth's just gonna randomly combo us all off.
No, I'm going to bust out the Grey Merchant at this point. I didn't want to, but I kind of forced my hand.
Yeah,
Banana,
this was coming.
banana. Yeah, you can draw a card.
Thanks!
Gonna blow everything up. So it still kills Seth. I didn't want it to
getting
bounce.
rid of the wall is a pretty good idea.
Yeah,
think.
I want to kill the mnemonic wall. That's the reason.
Because now he has to get back wall and get back fairies and...
I wanted
his
to
ma-
kill the Voyaging Satyr in the other one, though. But that's not happening now.
Well, that was a good game.
That's what it was.
This is a... Ooh, and you could
No.
get Grim Harvest back, Tomer.
No.
That was worth a shot.
Unfortunately not. I mean... No. No. Okay. Alright. Goodbye, Grim Harvest.
Well,
Another like 30 minutes a game.
30 minutes? You guys got like how much time on the clock? An hour and 15 minutes?
Oh, sure. I only have 15 minutes on my game clock because we did the intros on my turn.
Wait, why is the Wall of Roots dead? I thought it had 6 toughness. Oh, right, yes. Never mind. Okay.
I'm gonna time out. I think it's literally gonna happen.
And hopefully Jake decks himself, so...
I got 22 cards to go, and I'm drawing one from my draw step. Challenge accepted. If I can't win the game, and it's looking like I can't at this point, I definitely am going to settle for killing myself by decking.
Does the underpowered do nothing deck just kind of win out of nowhere because of that?
I'll explain at the end. It's really convoluted. It's not like their decks with the mnemonic wall, ghostly flicker, like multiple ways to recur stuff, I think have way more interchangeable parts than what my combo does. And I already spent my temporal fissure, so I can't even do the temporal fissure thing, I don't think, because I have to get back banishing neck.
So you're saying it's mono black time?
I'm pretty sure you're going to win. I think there's still an avenue to victory for me, but I don't think it's realistic. I'm just going to replay and start drawing more cards and try to get to 20 before, or get from 22 to 0 before you kill me. All right, so first let's cast Luzun, or Luxon, as I decided I was going to call him and haven't called him yet.
You guys have 10 lands each. I have 3.
All is right
Cast-
with the world.
A cantripper, cast my mnemonic wall, and I also have a sleight of hand. Should I get Knack or Helix? They both do exactly the same thing. Too late, I chose Helix.
Well played.
Land, sleight of hand. And I can choose between this or that. Neither of them do anything, so I'll do that. Discard yet another land to hand size
10, 11, 5,
and pass.
12. So I could do all of these things. Okay. Start things off. Both of you discard a card, please. Predatory Night Stalker. Richard, goodbye. Wall Roots.
Oh my god. I've gone back to like turn
It's
1.
mono black time.
But it has a shroud, you can't kill it.
Oh, fun fact. All Night Stalker creatures carry guns.
Wait,
From
what?
Portal. In their artwork, they're all depicted carrying guns. It's neat.
It just looks like a complicated fishing rod. Not really. It looks exactly like a gun, but you have to have some sort of logic to... I wonder what the creative team... Does the creative team just say, yeah, that was a mistake, or yeah, this one plane has guns, or do they say it's a
What's wrong with the
a
plane
fishing
with
rod?
guns?
Portal was a crazy time.
There's not supposed to be guns in Magic.
No, there's
Yeah.
like steampunk themes and
Very
it-
light.
is it
ornithopters and
foods?
stuff. Why would they not have guns?
I don't know. You usually stick away from it. You
There
would
are
think that
machines.
Ravnica would have guns because they have have electricity and things.
I personally, I'm not against guns. Like, if we had like a steampunk plane, like which Chandra's plays, Kaladesh,
Yeah, that would be.
or if
good
they just
stuff for it.
push the Is It a little bit farther, I'd be fine with that. Like, even Snapcaster Mage has like a cannon type thing. Like, I'm cool with it. I think it looks neat. But other people think it pushes Magic in too weird of a direction.
Well, it goes a little bit outside of traditional fantasy,
Right.
which like steampunk stuff already does push the boundaries, but I guess they're just afraid that guns would be a little bit too far.
Modal's like so laggy.
You can't handle this crazy game.
It's like I hit F6 and it takes like 5 seconds for it to register.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna have another loop? Because that's what you were saying before too. You know,
Yeah,
the
I
Chaos
guess. Maybe. I don't think we've like reset enough permanents, but maybe all that bouncing has like gotten there.
Alright, I'll start by attacking Tilmer, since he's now the leader. Alright, what to do?
Kill someone fast. I'm hungry now.
So how much mana do I have? I have 3, 4, 5, 15, and a land drop makes 16.
Oh my god.
He has a lot of mana.
So I'll start with amass the components. which is a really
I actually
another
like that
crappy
deck.
I mean,
draw
you have
spell.
18 cards left, so
Don't
go
tell
for
It's
him.
it.
just like another strictly better or strictly worse concentrate, of which my deck has like 6. Okay, so I guess I'll do this. I'm going to play. So I had two different things I could do right now, and I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to play Golem Foundry, which is half of my combo basically.
Okay.
When I cast an artifact spell, I can put a charge counter on it, and whenever I can remove 3 charge counters to make a 3/3. And what I have managed to do is convince you guys that it's going to take me forever to recover, when in actuality, I'm going to go ahead and get infinite counters on my Golem Foundry right now. Retraction Helix targeting Zephyr Scribe. This one is much better than the Golem because it's disguised as a looter. But the important part is the second part. When I cast a non-creature spell, I get to untap something. So I'm going to return my Herbal Poultice, cast my Herbal Poultice, trigger my Golem Foundry and my Scribe, put counters on it, untap my Scribe, and get to do this infinite times. You may notice that I can do this for other spells. Unfortunately, I'm limited in my mana now. So I can't actually bounce Mnemonic Wall, get back, what's it called? The Storm card?
Temporal Fissure.
Cast Temporal Fissure in the same turn. So I can't also bounce all of your guys' permanents. So I'm just doing this for effect. The point is I can get infinite combos on this Golem Foundry. I can remove, say, a third of the infinite combo of the infinite golems. And then if you board wipe, remove another third or remove a fourth at that point or do whatever I want, really. So I'm passing the turn now with quote-unquote infinite columns on my Golem Foundry and see if anybody can wipe the board and bounce the Foundry. Or not necessarily in that order.
Do you have the Pestilence Rats?
I could Pestilence.
He could Pestilence, but you would need to bounce the Golem Foundry as well, Richard. Because he can Pestilence once, and then
Well,
I can...
that gives another turn, right?
No, it doesn't, because I can remove them on your end step.
Oh yeah, that's no. But when you want to attack, he Pestilences,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
that's a
absolutely.
fog.
Yep,
Yeah,
that works.
shall do.
And I've already indicated...
How big is a golem? A 3/3?
3/3. I have enough mana. Just enough.
I do not have counter magic in my deck besides the Dispel and the Dispel.
I mean, if we get him to draw what 16 cards, he dies.
I really, really, really wanted to put Elixir of Immortality in this deck, but it is not common, and there are no effects like it at common, unfortunately. Even the crappy like Cranial Archive, I'm pretty sure is uncommon, or I would have found it.
Well, you can, as long as you have 3 mana up, you can always stop the Foundry because he has a mnemonic wall up, so your Pestilence will live.
It's true.
That's a good point. Yeah, he has infinite wrath with the Pestilence. I didn't even think about that.
Yay for 4 toughness. So I guess y'all just play it to see if it sticks. It should stick. Assuming truthiness. And yeah, now I have infinite wrath for your golems.
Yep. You have to hold up 3 mana for it each turn, but yeah, you do.
Yeah. I shall. Stack Jake. And I guess I'll attack Richard. Because why not? Alright, yeah, that's all I'll do too. Yeah, I should have done this last turn.
Ah, why are you killing us?
Because I already have Jake locked down, so I don't see why I should be helping you at this point.
So yeah, now you see how bad my combo is compared to the rest of them. I need exactly one of those two creatures, exactly Banishing Knack or whatever the other one is, Retraction Helix. And then I either need Golem Foundry plus one of those creatures, or I need one of those creatures plus the bounce spell. And the bounce spell doesn't even win me the game, it just bounces all your permanents. And if I have a bunch of 1-power creatures on the board, there's no guarantee I can kill you guys before you start replaying your lands. All right.
The slow grind.
I will obviously. I'll make infinite golems, but they're going to die here because he's going to do 3 to everything.
Well, you can just hold off, don't you? Can't you?
Oh, you could force.
No, I'm
piece of
forcing you to
mana.
do it.
Oh.
I have infinite golems from Richard's end step so that they don't need haste or anything like that.
Oh,
And
okay.
I removed some fraction. So I have, let's say, 10 billion, and I removed 1 billion.
Sure.
And that takes out my
Everything.
general, unfortunately.
And then he flashes in. I don't know. What's They all die. I was gonna say Blood Artist, but it would die before the golems died.
So now I need some way to get my mnemonic wall off the table, but like I said, the only bounce spell I think I have is in my graveyard. Because if I can get rid of the mnemonic wall, it makes Pestilence go away, but then again, he can just recast his general, recast Pestilence, and maybe still have 3 mana. So I'm going to start drawing cards to see if I have any way out of this.
15 left.
Yeah, that's my secondary thing. If I can't win, obviously, I just I kill myself. So I'm going to Train of Thought, and I'm going to replicate 6 times. Pay 14 mana
Are
to
you
draw
targeting
7.
yourself? Oh my.
Oh yeah. Well, they don't target. But yeah, I'm definitely going to die here to decking.
But you go out on your terms.
Card draw, land, land. Oh, I can't see the rest of them. I had to scroll over. I didn't mean to pass there. Oh, whatever. I drew all land and then a Council of the Sword Tommy and an Anticipate.
Oh, man. 6 more cards. Are you just going to make infinite golems every single time?
Yeah, I'm gonna force you to do it every time. If you don't leave open 3, I'm gonna go for the win.
Alright. Fair enough.
I mean, I can always choose not to on Richard's end step. I'll tell you specifically if I'm not going to. If I think like I'm gonna die to the Pestilence before other people will. But in general, that's my play, is to make you Pestilence every turn.
Okay, so what I'm going to do instead is a super expensive Sign in Blood.
Having a regrowth as a commander is just awesome. I know it restricts you to mono black, which definitely hurts somewhat ways because you have certain types of permanents black can't deal with very easily, especially at common. You don't have access to like the global wrath effects that are colorless, but it's still a pretty cool commander.
Yeah, he's definitely, like, in terms of raw power, probably the strongest, or one of the strongest Pauper generals. But yeah, not having the blue is the real pain. See, this is my
Splitter.
beatdown path. Except it just doesn't really work right now. That's it.
I don't have anything useful to do.
I suppose if you could get rid of the wall, I could promise to kill him first and give you a turn to try to do something about it.
But I can't get rid of the wall.
But yeah, I figure you have, you've got a better chance of winning by not doing that. Infinite golems, not infinite, but 1 billion. Oh no, you don't want to do it on here because then I can just do it again.
No, I still want to maximize my damage each turn.
Got it. Because you can't do 4 on my turn. I understand.
Yep.
My bad.
So I do 2, and then I pass the turn.
Alright, billion golems are attacking now.
Okay.
And just for spite, they're all attacking Tomer. None of them are attacking Richard.
You just give them +1/+1, yeah.
And then Richard takes it.
Are you guys okay with the like the theoretical infinite things, like I did with the green deck and like I'm doing here? Or should I only play combos
Yeah.
that I actually indicate in real time?
No, it saves time.
Oh, it's okay until someone actually can interact, and then you're kind of screwed.
Well, no, because I mean, if they have like Massacre Worm, I just concede. Like if they have like
I
something
guess
that
that's true.
Yeah, this
requires
works
there to
fine.
actually be infinite, there's very few that actually require that.
Can I kill Jake before he decks himself? That's the question.
Oh, please don't. Come on. I'm killing myself here. Council the Store Tommy. I'm gonna draw another 2.
That'd be the ultimate smite.
I have 1 in library. Alright, Richard. I'm gonna anticipate to get the 1 last card off my library.
Oh my god.
Should I take Scroll Thief? Scroll Thief or Scroll Thief? And I'm gonna cast Bonesaw. It's another 0-mana artifact for this Golem Foundry.
Infinite combo Pauper.
And then I'm actually going to give Tomer a chance to kill me. You guys ready for this? I'm going to lot Nam's Legacy, shuffle a card from my hand into my library. If I do, draw 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. So I have 1 card in my library. I'm about to draw 2. If you can kill me on your upkeep, then you
No,
get to kill
I
me.
don't have enough. I can only deal 10 to you.
I'm lying anyway. I have a comparative analysis in hand for backup to draw some more cards.
Note to self: don't believe Jake.
Oh, I thought that was already like written on your
Yeah.
guys' hands. All
I
right,
think don't believe his lies is
Rich.
just like a
Good luck
motto.
overcoming this.
I just want to go home. Never
Alright.
again. This is worse than mono red, mono random, guys.
We just ban blue next time.
No, we're banning Pauper Commander. There's gonna be a lot of like angry Pauper
The
Commander
problem is
supporters.
with Pauper Commander is there's no good cards. So the only way you can win is with infinite combos. Like, what are you going to do? Win with evasive flyers? Like, that's going to take forever. So, like, even though this is taking forever, it's because everyone's trying to set up their infinite combo and everyone else is compelled to stop
I
it.
don't have infinite combo. Look
I
at
mean-
what I'm doing.
You just have a lot of really good value with Zhao.
Zao. All right. I'm gonna go like so.
I mean, when you can loop a Gray Merchant 2 or 3 turns in a row with him, you don't really need to go infinite. You just need to have a board state. And I'm sure there's other cool cards in your deck that get really good when you cast them multiple times.
You know what? I'll also play the Grey Merchant. Why not? Seems like a good time. Boom.
This Liliana's Shade is gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be big.
Well, I'm gonna cast Sprout Swarm. Make myself a 1/1
Oh
sapling.
no.
The thing he tutored for, like, literally, like, 17 turns ago.
What was it for? What combo was that?
I can make infinite creatures.
Oh yeah, with infinite mana.
That's much faster than trying to like infinitely capsize someone to death.
Yeah,
But
the problem
less
with
fun.
that one is that you actually have to carry it out because
Nice.
someone could recover their board state and kill you in time.
I didn't even really want to win this game, but I guess I'll take it.
I think you're gonna win. I can't do anything to stop you, right?
I was
You didn't
actually
want to
rooting.
win. You shouldn't have killed my theoretical golems with your pestilence.
Well, I need to put up a fight. It's not like I'm gonna just give up. But I was rooting for you, Jake. It's true.
I appreciate that. I think my deck has the hardest time winning, so it
I
would have
think
been
you need one
the
win
lowest chances.
in this series at this point. You weren't hated out first, so there's that's a step up.
no, that's reasonable. The problem is that my combo, it has like a target on its head. Like that artifact card like really stands out too. Like no one's just going to let that live. Maybe the Zephyr Scribe, because it's also a looter.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Yep, I have to have one of those 2 creatures.
No, I mean like this game. I think
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah. I think
Oh, yeah, you're attacking plus pestilence.
unless I can bounce.
All right.
Oh, he's Storm deck.
I mean, yeah.
It would be funny if it did it all in one blow
All right.
instead of one at a time like Pestilence does, because then you
Yeah.
could accidentally kill yourself at the same time as Richard. Oh, you're using Shade, not Pestilence. That works too.
I also have Drain Life in my hand.
3 different ways.
I
to
have
turn
a lot of
40
ways to
black
end
mana
the
into
game.
golden.
I just oh wait, okay. There.
Why'd you activate Pestilence once?
Because I had an extra floating.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah,
It's over.
It's over.
3 hours after we started our Skype call.
Oh, guys, it wasn't recording. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god. That might be the worst format I've ever played.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of flack from supporters of Pauper Commander, but
There's
that's just
dozens
so
of
bad.
them.
It-
There's
like, you
dozens
can't-
of them.
we had infinite combos in our deck. We had the most powerful things we could do, and we couldn't close the game.
The problem is we also had interaction to stop people.
It was,
Yeah.
I think it was also the amount of card draw. I think turns would have ended a lot sooner if you're like, oh, I have 4 cards in my hand. Play my land, play my one dude. Okay, I'm done. Once you have like
But it
15
wouldn't have been,
cards,
right? We would have been hitting like 1/3s until like 2/4s, right? Like we could not actually attack at any point.
I don't know.
The biggest creature in this game, like what was the 4/4?
The Crusher.
With
The
Defender.
yeah, like Liliana's Shade was like literally the biggest thing.
I
because
had
you
a
could
lot of ways to ruin people's days. Like I had the Pestilence, I had Crypt Rats, I have Drain Life, I have Gray Merchant, I have ways to recur, but like there's no way I could fight through 3 blue players who had 15 cards. There's just like yeah.
Well, you said there's no way, but after we fought each other to death, you
Yeah,
actually did win the game.
After
so.
that one turn when Seth tried to go off and Richard tried to stop him and you tried to stop him and you just blew all your cards just killing each other, then yeah, I just waltzed in. I was like, yeah, well, I haven't played anything yet, so good.
Oh, I forgot. I can also kill somebody the same turn if I have the evasive dude. The one that triggers on non-creature spells. Elusive Spellfist. I can get the infinite procs of that and then kill one person, but that leaves me like the target of everyone else.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make. I had White Mane Lion, I think it is, like a
Bounce.
2/2 for 2 that bounces something when it enters the battlefield, one of your own creatures. So I was just gonna make infinite mana and play that a whole bunch of times, and then storm all of your permanents back to your hand. That was the plan.
I think
Nice.
it's the same combos. Like I had the same combo too, where I just generate infinite mana and I could like capsize, buy
Yeah.
back, or make
If you don't want
tokens.
this format to be about infinite combos, you have to ban Capsize, Temporal Fissure, and a couple other key cards. I'm not sure exactly which, but yeah.
I think, for me, I think the problem is the amount of life you get in Commander. Like, I think Pauper Commander
Actually
would be better if you had 25 life or something, just because the creatures are so much smaller. In real Commander, eventually someone plays, like, an Eldrazi that can close out the game in 3 turns, or their Commander is huge and you die to Commander damage. That just doesn't happen in
Well,
Pauper
it
Commander.
can, but not on Magic Online, because the problem is if you can play with any uncommon, it actually changes the game significantly because people have commanders that actually do stuff.
Yeah, but also
One of the most overpowered ones that people want to ban, but it's not a format, so people can't ban it, is the 1/1 hexproof unblockable.
the
Oh,
Bungle.
Invisible Stalker.
Yeah, so you just play that and you play all the colorless equipment and you just kill people out of nowhere. So that's like one way you can end the game, but
It's
it
it's
requires
also-
you to have specific commanders that are not
That
common.
still does not sound like a fun format.
It's also-
if
No, it's
people are
not.
just winning with Invisible Stalker and equipment.
It's also
Yep.
the starting life total is lower. I think it's 30 life instead of 40, and also commander damage I think is only 14.
Oh, yeah, that
So
must
it
make
does
Invisible
speed it
Stalker.
up, but still.
At the beginning, I was going to say my deck's only 1.2 ticks. Go ahead and pick it up. Now I'm going to say my deck's only 1 ticks. Don't ever play Pauper Commander. That's what I'm going to say.
All right, that wraps it up for this week's Commander Clash. Tune in next week when we go back to regular old Commander. This time we're building around the Theros gods from Theros block. Until then, see ya!